Hello everybody, welcome to the stream tonight. I'm sorry I am late. I have had quite a bit to do. I have quite a few things I had to catch up on because of Stinky Poo Poo Fart College. I've had no time to do anything, but I somehow barely managed. But hey guys, welcome back. We're playing more Dead Cells tonight, so that's gonna be awesome sauce, I will say. Very much looking forward to that, but we'll see how it goes. I've got a few more things to set up, and as soon as those are done, we can start the gaming. And we also have the whole intro segment, so we're gonna let those ads roll. But anyway, so far I'm seeing a Bogus who is speaking in what I assume is Japanese, Ainz, who is asking why chat is so quiet today, and Ella, who is asking how is things. To which, Ainz, I'm gonna answer your question first. This stream has just started, so just let it go on for a bit. Eventually, maybe people will join, but we'll have to wait and see. As for Ella's question, things are cool, very epic, just kind of stressful because I'm like 5 weeks behind on college. I went to college today and found out that basically all my work got deleted because of some stupid Microsoft thing, so yeah! Now I've got to spend more time catching up, so that's awesome. But anyway, with that all said, let me very quickly set up a few things, and as soon as they're set up, we can start the stream. But the ads are gonna have to roll for the time being, so I'll be back in, give or take, a minute 30. Okay, we are back. How's it going? I've just come back as soon as the ads are finished, so that was a bit of stroke of luck. But with that said, Carpet, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're back and we're playing more Dead Cells, which is a really, really cool game. Oh, hold on, bogus. The reason why it didn't work is because it doesn't work during the intro sequence. It is done. Derailed the stream like almost instantaneously. But today, we're playing more Dead Cells. Now, Dead Cells... You know what? To be honest... To be frank, I didn't get enough sleep again, and I've had a long college day to deal with, so there's that. Let me just say in the intro that being Dead Cells. Dead Cells is a roguelike game about going through a castle, and in this game, we have done actually quite a bit. We got pretty close to beating the supposed tutorial of the game, which is basically the final boss, yesterday. And today, I'm hoping that maybe with a bit of luck, we can actually get the whole first final boss kill thing. I'm not too sure exactly what happened yesterday. It was a bit hazy, as I got also barely enough sleep then. But today, I'm hoping, with a bit of luck, we can maybe beat the game. Now, if you don't know what Dead Cells is, it is a really cool roguelike game, kind of with some Metroidvania elements, I think. But you're mainly exploring this big-ass castle, and you're killing everything in the big-ass castle, and while you're killing everything in the big-ass castle, you have to somehow manage surviving. You get randomized loot entirely, and you get a bunch of other cool little tidbits, which eventually help increase your run in a positive way, I guess. Pretty much, it's a roguelike. It's like every other roguelike, but a heck of a lot cooler. It has a ton of different references and stuff, and pretty much is becoming my favorite roguelike of all time. And I've played quite a few roguelikes in my time. Before, my favorite one was Risk of Rain 2. But, again, Dead Cells just seems to be taking the cake for the best roguelike of all time, in my opinion. But with all that said, I'm gonna quickly boot up Dead Cells, and as soon as it's ready to go, we could stop playing it and stuff right after my Steam updates as well, because apparently it needs to update, you know, there's that, you know, like, my god. And now I have to log... Why do I have to log in? What? Imagine my Steam account got hacked. That would be crazy. Okay, Peak got an update, and I am able to log in, which is great. But Dead Shelly time, let's do it. Let's load right in. Also, Sweaty FPS is asking, hey Speeded, do you know what a fish's favorite channel point redeem is? What is a fish's favorite channel redeem point thing is? Hydrate, I was a fish myself, I gotta love Hydrate. Thank you for that. Also, welcome to the stream tonight, and hello Maxa and Gilbert. How do you two do? On top of Sweaty. Welcome. Anyway, game is ready to go. This is a very strange stream already. Usually I'm prepared for the intro. Usually I got some resemblance of a thought about what I'm gonna say. Today though, I didn't really apparently, but this is Dead Cells. This is the cool-ass game. And in the last stream as well, we managed to get a really cool piece of armor. It is called the Gold Armor, and as the name suggests, it literally turns your armor gold. It's really, really epic. And it was kind of expensive to get. It was like 300 sales, but now we have it. We're now yellow, okay? We are dripped out. We're gonna be using a shit of betterment. Hopefully, I'm thinking maybe with this new drip acquired, we can like, you know, not drown and maybe even survive and get to the final boss. Today we're doing a different run. It's not going to be like the normal one where we're going to be using red items and whatnot. We're going to be using purple items today and maybe a mix of some other ones. I kind of just want to give a few things a shot, as I kind of have played the game, you know, without giving things a shot. Like, I feel like I've skipped through some of the weapon content in the game, which kind of sucks. But, again, today, possibly, we can have a bit of fun with some of the weapons, which is very, very cool. Also, Max has just informed me that he killed... Oh, wait, hold on, let me kill these enemies first, hold on. That you killed Grey Prince Zoth on your first try, but you lost a kin on your first try as well, and you awaken your dream now. Well done. Awakening the Dream Nail takes a really long time, so congratulations on that. I remember it took me upward of like 15 hours to max it out. It just takes ages, so congratulations on that. Enjoy the all the different dream bosses you can do now, if you haven't already done them. I'm not too sure if they're required for 100%, but I think it'd be safe to assume that they are. Again, though, not entirely too sure. So how come my arrows sometimes stun the enemies? Look, that zombie took like 5 arrows to the back. Like, how do you tank that many arrows? Keep in mind, we're really strong. I assume the Dead Cells guy, because he's able to like run up walls and stuff, and he's able to essentially one-shot enemies with big sticks, that he's a pretty strong fella, you know? So how come these arrows aren't doing that much damage, huh? Look at that. They're like slowly chipping away at their HP. Which is not too great. But hey, I guess that's the sacrifice we take if we use a bow and arrow. Have to wait and see though. Also, hello, Assidious man. Welcome to the stream tonight. How do you do? Very nice seeing you here. Very, very nice. Also, Sweaty's saying that we had the Redeemer's Red Challenge, Joe the Purple Palooza. Huh? You're naming these color challenges and we'll name the next. Well, I'm looking forward to the next one. Start thinking it's going to be the color green. But this is not so much of a challenge today. I'm more so just kind of playing through the game normally. There's not really anything interesting happening here, so there's that. Obviously, I'm going to be trying out new weapons that I haven't tried before. And just seeing what is nice, what works better than the other. And to be honest, just seeing how it goes. Because, you know, again, I have pretty much skipped like half the game in terms of content of like weapons and whatnot. So, hey, I'd like to try a few of the new ones. Kind of today, I'm picking up whatever weapons we haven't tried, while at the same time trying to focus on purple weapons. Because we haven't really used purple enough as much as I'd like to. But yeah, also, Assidious man, how have you been? I think it's been 2 days, which is not that long, so I don't know why I'm making it seem like a long time, but welcome to the stream tonight. How are you doing this fine evening? Rebel. Oh, wait a minute. I have to kill things to use this, so that might kind of suck. Yo, for the time being, I'll just throw the spiked shield in my inventory, and we'll go with double ranged, because I'm feeling interesting today. Yeah. Also, Sweaty's saying that the next color challenge we'll be taking will be the Greater Greens challenge. That's a cool name, actually. I like that. I like that name. Greater Greens. That kind of sounds like an advert for some kind of, like vegetable. Eat your Greater Greens, gentlemen. Eat your Greater Greens. Wait, we one-shot those guys. Oh, dude. Okay, maybe this knife is the play. I actually really like this knife. What the heck? I didn't even know what it's a reference to. I think it's like, Katana Zero, if any of you know what that is. I personally have never played the game myself, but I know of its existence, I guess, thanks to this game. Oh my god. Also, we're keeping our eyes peeled for a Shovel Knight shield. I think that's what it's called. It's pretty much just the Shovel Knight's weapon, I think. No, not the shield. No, just his shovel. The Shovel Knight shovel. Because apparently that is in this game. And there is another Shovel Knight weapon called the King's Scepter, which I myself really enjoyed using. So I'm hoping the Shovel Knight shovel is in a similar vein to that. Oh, okay. Also, Sidious is saying, believe it or not, he has been here every single day. I mean, I believe you. You know, we've had a few other people who have been here nearly every single day, but every single day, Sidious? Wowza. Thank you for that. Also, this is the tentacle weapon. I've been told this is really good, but I haven't tried it myself. This is a new weapon, so, you know, I'd like to use it. It seems like it's just a ranged weapon. Wait, is it a grapple hook? Hold on a second. Oh my god, it's a grapple hook. That is so cool. We have a grapple hook tentacle weapon. Isn't that just epic? Hell yeah. While we're here as well, we'll try to... Wait, we will unlock the lightning bolt. Okay, wait. This is another thing. Oh my god. Oh, so much choice, though. Wait, it deals damage to us? What? Hold to deal critical hits, inflicts 88 shock, DPS around the target for 3 seconds. Okay, well, now I know that it actually hurts us. So, I'm gonna try to avoid taking damage now. Hopefully. But hey, look at that. Wow. Let me actually grab this, because I want to get into more parrying today. I think parrying could be very cool, but I kind of suck at it as of right now. Also, Max is saying that you're really struggling on the White Palace. Ooh, in Hollow Knight, right? The White Palace is tough, but it is a very cool region. I think, as you probably know already, it is required for the true ending. So, you gotta power through it, man. Thankfully, there is an even worse area inside the White Palace that I don't think you're required to do. As far as I know, it is an optional area. Oh, god damn it. No, we took damage. Oh, no. That really sucks. I'm trying to get, like, the 60 kills without taking a single hit. But that is proving kind of difficult right now. But thankfully, we got lightning. Lightning is surprisingly handy, I will say. Also, hello, Zero. Welcome to the stream tonight. How do you do? Nice seeing you here. Okay, man. Can we not defend the shield that's making you invincible, please? Thanks. I'd really appreciate that. We're going full purple today. And you know, this thing actually does damage, which is really cool to see. I remember that someone yesterday did tell us about the glory of the Thunderbolt, but I haven't really used it since then, because we literally only unlocked it yesterday. So boy am I glad that we can use it now. Also, Ainz, the thumbnail is uploading. My dad's just working on it, and then he'll upload it as soon as it's ready. I'm not too happy with how the drawing turned out today. I didn't really have enough time whatsoever to do the drawing, so I'm kind of dreading the whole Darkest Dungeon thumbnail thing. As much as I love drawing in some kind of pseudo Darkest Dungeon style, it takes so long, so I'm just gonna see how it goes. You know, fingers crossed we can actually make it tomorrow on time. Again, though, I'll have to see. College is eating up so much of my spare time, it's kind of crazy. But worry not, I can still live stream every day. That's the great jolly thing about things, I guess. But yeah, wowza, college, guys, can you believe it? Can you believe college exists? Yeah, neither can I, man. So how did we not crit that guy? Ay. Are you kidding me? I pressed the wrong button to parry. I pressed the crossbow-matic or whatever it's called. That's really messed up. Yeah, so far we're just trying to, just run through the areas, really. And grab as many power scrolls as we can. And hopefully with all of that, we can do a bit better than usual. Let's put it like this. Also, good evening, Witek. Welcome. You believe that uni exists? Yeah. University real. Real university statement. Actually, does university exist? Or is it a lie made by the people who lie and stuff? I wouldn't know, because I don't really lie. Unless I lie. Today's amazing stream, no thumbnail, and your Wi-Fi is bad. Guys, I literally told all of you about this. I was like in the Discord. Yeah, guys, we're gonna be the thumbnail's gonna upload in a while. That stuff. What have I told you? I already informed you guys. Come on. My bad, I guess. My fault. I'm still gonna play video games though. And for some reason, there's a severe lack of music in the game today. Usually the music is, I'd like to say, relatively loud. It's not so much right in your ear, but it's there. You can kind of hear it. I don't know what really is up with that, but hey, it's definitely somewhere. For me, it's just super quiet. I don't know if I'm going deaf or not, but it just seems quieter. Let's do that, Sweaty. Let's check the sound volume. That's why. It's at 30%. Let's set up to 40. Okay, now I can hear it, which is nice. Sweet. Very, very cool. Your Discord is on silent. Next time you should put the microwave in the toaster. Okay, man, I'll try next time. Fine. But no promises. I might put it the other way around in accident. If so, you have to forgive me. Also, this Thunderbolt is super fun to use. Look at this. I love shocking things. It's surprisingly effective. And we've got Phaser. Oh my god, wait. This might be really good. All purple run. It's going pretty excellent right now, I will say. We've got a nice parry shield, which does damage if we hit the parry. And it does quite a bit of damage as well, I think, which is really nice. Love that. It's called the spiked shield. I'm not too sure how long ago we got it, but hey, it's awesome and swag. What can I say? Also, is there anything up here at all? I feel like there should be something up here. Like to the right. Just an Easter egg. I don't know if that even does anything. That's the issue. I've walked up to that door 100 times, and every single time, nothing once has happened. Beside the guy on the other side just disappearing and stuff and completely vanishing. You know, maybe we'll find out exactly what it do at some point. But today is not that some point. Today is the other point. Oh, he teleported. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 dude. Let me parry. Thank you. Thank you for letting me parry. That's really cool. I'm really happy about parrying that. I'm really proud of it as well, I hope you know. That makes me very jolly. And I will parry again. Unfortunately, the lightning I need to get used to with the whole parrying thing, but it definitely is pretty fun, just holding down M1 and doing the big damage, which is awesome. So there's that. Also, Max is saying, or asking rather, what is your favorite fast food chain? Ooh, I don't really know. If I ever get fast food... Actually, I really need to think about that. Ooh, there's a place in the UK which I really like going to. It's called Wagamama. I don't know if you guys know about that. Maybe it's in the US, maybe it's in or a country you guys are in. I'm not too sure about that. But Wagamama is really, really cool. I think it's more of a restaurant than fast food. I'm not really too sure what counts as fast food, other than like burgers and stuff. But like they make their meals pretty fast and it's really, really nice. They make like dumplings and noodles and stuff. It's really, really nice. And they have like the perfect dumplings. Like my favorite dumplings I've ever had outside of pelmeni, which is like a Russian thing, was from Wagamama, which is so cool. I remember going there for my birthdays when I was younger. It's a really, really cool place. And they've got good music taste. They play some nice tunes there as well, which is great. Also, I'm gonna get networking or try to unlock that, because that just seems really good for like just a ranged attack build where we can just clear out enemies and stuff. While I'm here as well, I'll probably grab... What should I grab, actually? Combos seems really good for this, like, whole electric build we're going for. I'm hoping to find a better, like, Thunderbolt later. Sorry, what's Wagamama? What the actual is that name? What do you mean? Wagamama. It might be Vagamama, I'm not too sure. What's wrong with the name? It's just a funny word, I guess. Also, Sweaty is saying that fast food is basically any restaurant that does the 95% of pickup drive-through instead of a dine-in. Some fast foods are really low quality. That is true. So in that case, maybe Wagamama is not a fast food, because at least I go there to dine in. Let me think about that then. A fast food's like McDonald's, right? So if I think about a place similar to McDonald's, I will say haven't been to a fast food place in ages. Ooh. I don't know why. I feel like this question should not be this tough. But it just is, apparently. Wow, there's a very indecisive day today. I'm really trying to think about this. Favorite fast food chain? Honestly, I could not tell you. I think I'll just go with McDonald's. I think that's one of the only fast food chains I've ever been to. So that's that, I guess. I'm not really too sure about that. I have no idea. But hey, there's my amazing answer for you. Congratulations. Yeah, McDonald's, guys. Wowza. But if Wagamama does count as a fast food chain, then Wagamama. I love that place. That place is awesome. And it's so cool. Also, our lightning bolt is doing substantial damage. It could be doing better though. We'll see as we go on. Witek is asking if Pizza Hut is considered fast food. I think pizza places do count. Because, like, no one really ever dines in at a pizza place unless it's like a bougie restaurant that makes pizza. So yeah, you know what? We will say that pizza, or any pizza place, counts as a fast food chain. Would that mean that your favorite one, Witek, is Pizza Hut? In that case, probably mine will also be a pizza place. I just love pizza, man. Can you blame a guy for liking pizza? Pizza's great. I know that's like the most, like everyone loves pizza, but like honestly, if everybody loves pizza, that does say something. Pizza is great. If you have to go in, you'd say it's not fast food. So a place where they deliver it to you. Anytime you get pizza, it's like a 10-minute of waiting. That's a good point. That's not too fast, is it? But then again, McDonald's is like, what, 5 minutes wait time? That's like half of that. So, what, a pizza place is like a pseudo fast food chain thing? This really is something to think about. Skelly's saying that his favorite fast food place is Subway. Subway? Does that count, actually? What defines a fast food area? Like a fast food place? You know? Because I feel like Subway kind of counts. But, like, it's more of a deli, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken, like a deli where you make sandwiches and stuff. Sweaty's saying that any pizza place is a medium speed food chain. Man, I love me some medium speed food. What if you get low speed food? They make food fast, but there's a different name for it. It's like I've never been to a Subway myself, but I assume it's kind of like a sandwich bar, right? You pick out what you want in your sandwich, and then you make the sandwich, right? Like a deli. I think that's what that's called. So I don't really know if that counts as fast food. Also, Witek is saying that in rush hour, even McDonald's could count to be 10 minutes if you have a big order with not the most popular picks. Then again, though, when does that happen, really? Because I feel like usually what people pick from McDonald's, like the Big Mac, they just kind of have, right? They have it on hand, ready to rock and roll, and then they'll always have chips. And drinks are no issue. They probably have a machine for it in the back to give you the drinks. So I feel like you're not really going to be ordering, I don't know, the breakfast burrito at the last minute of breakfast time or whatever. We're getting really studious with the whole with the whole fast food chain thing. Wowza. Who could have known? The stream where we discuss things is today. Ow. Unlimited power! Except it's very limited to how much damage I can do. Ow, and how much damage I can take as well. Oh my god. It's painful. Ella is saying that fast food kinda sounds like food that's made for you. I guess so, yeah. So, but would it have to be quick? Or like a drive-through kind of chain thing? If that makes sense. It's really difficult to think about. Why are we even debating what constitutes as fast food? Because someone in the YouTube chat, what was his name? I think it was Maxa. He asked us, everyone, what was our favorite fast food chain? Which seems like a very, very, very simple question on paper. But I'm someone who very much overthinks things. So we started getting philosophical with it. And thinking, what exactly is a fast food chain? But I think we kind of got an answer. I'm still kind of not sure, but I guess McDonald's. It's like the only fast food chain I ever go to. I never go to another one. Sometimes I'll maybe go to like a KFC or something, but that's super duper rare. I don't even think I've been into a KFC for like a few years. Same with the McDonald's, man. I get all my food from like, well, places where you get food from, you know? I'm not too sure. Also, what is this key? What is that? How do we get in there? Can we get in there? What is KFC? It's called Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's like a chicken place. They make really cool fried chicken. That's all I know, I swear. I know nothing more about that place. Other than it apparently, or rather not apparently, but having some good chicken. I especially like the popcorn chicken they make. They essentially get like little chicken nugget bits, deep fry them, and it becomes like popcorn. It's nice. It's really, really nice. Also, Bogus is saying that he had KFC yesterday. Wowza. I am in your mind right now. Right now you're thinking about KFC. Wow. Holy moly. The nuggets are a W? Yes, they are. I think the chicken places, like, they have to make good chicken nuggets. Otherwise, they don't count as a chicken place. That's my opinion about it. Also, hello, Leviathan. Welcome to the stream tonight. How do you do? We're discussing what counts as a fast food restaurant. And while we're talking about that, we're also thinking about what our favorite fast food chain is. Still mildly confusing, though. Sweaty is saying that you have a brother with like 30 allergies, so you cannot get much fast food other than some items from McDonald's and Little Caesars Pizza, because for some reason, that cheese doesn't make him sick even when he's lactose intolerant. Also, Pizza Hut or Hungry Howie's both make him sick. What is a Hungry Howie's? I've never, ever heard of this before. Is that like, it sounds like a burger place. Google it. Okay, Hungry... What's it called? Hungry Howie's. Oh, it's also a pizza place. Are they in the UK? No, they are not in the UK. Hungry Howie's is good AF, but you haven't had it in like 5 years? Oh, that's messed up. Hopefully, maybe like soon you can have it, right? Because I feel like if you're missing out on something that's super good, that really does sound messed up. Do they make like small pizzas? Because I know some places like, there's one place called, I think Top's Pizza, at least the one nearest to me. They make like these tiny pizzas for like £3. Like, they're like this small. They're really nice, really crunchy and stuff, but really small. Do they have that kind of thing? So what he's saying that you cannot have it because it makes your brothers sick. What if you had it yourself, though? Like, what if you got like a tiny pizza just for you? Could you do that? Or would they also become sick from like being in the radius of it or something? Ella's saying that you just like Chinese buffets. I've actually never been to one. What are they like? I've always wanted to go to a Chinese buffet, to be fair. So what the... I could have hitlist that boss, man. Are you joking me? We were so close. Zappa, 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 zappa. You know what'd suck if we died right now to this boss? Which we would never happen, because we have thunder and lightning and stuff. It is super good, by the way. We also got Alienation. I have no idea what that is. Isn't that a video game? I swear there's a video game called Alienation. Not too sure. Apogus is saying you swear you always choke on cheese from garlic pizza? Really? That's messed up. Is it the sauce, or is it like, what, the consistency of the cheese? That doesn't make sense to me for some reason. Sorry about that. I cannot relate. Oh, wait. Upon clearing a curse of at least 5 stacks, you heal based on the amount of curses stacks you had. It also increases the number of kills required to lift the curse by 50%. Oh, that seems good, but peculiar. Ella's saying that Chinese buffets for you are just full of like random stuff. Like there's billions of options you can just grab. That sounds so awesome. What's like a good Chinese buffet that you'd recommend? Because you know what? I would like to give a Chinese buffet again. I've never been to a buffet myself. I just know of their existence because I watch this guy with my dad sometimes called Beard Meets Food. He does these like food eating challenges, and my dad really likes to watch him. And usually he goes to like these pizza buffets and stuff, like all you can eat pizza, and we'll just like eat like 20 whole pizzas or something. It's kind of crazy. I don't know how he does it. And he's a slim guy as well. Like, you expect, at least in my head, most like challenge eaters are like on the larger side, but that guy, he's like thin and he's like muscular and stuff. And he's fit as well. It's just insane. It's crazy, like how, you know? How does that happen? Very confusion. He must work out every single day. Are our dads the same because you and your dad watch Beard Meets Food every day? Holy moly. Yeah, they might be clones, man. Is your dad Russian? Was he like a... I forgot, never mind. Oh, ow! Like you, like a bogus, guys. Just like a bogus. You know, every dad in the universe actually copied a bogus's dad, it's true. It's confirmed and real. Fact checked by the Venezuelan government. Yeah, lightning might kind of suck, I'm gonna be real. This thing is great, but not too great. With Marked, it kind of feels good as well, but not really. I feel like it could be better.
Wow, a secret.
Hell yeah, look at that. Big damage. Also, Skelly's brother watches Beard Meets Food as well. That is so funny. Does everyone watch him? You don't really know if your dad could be Russian, because oh, sorry to hear that. Also, Ella is saying that you're pretty sure Beard Meets Food does a thing where he fasts, which means he doesn't eat. And that would make sense then, like what? He eats one meal for like the whole week and that's it? Because like, I feel like those meals are like super massive, right? He'll like demolish an entire bowl of like scallops or something. Or some kind of crazy thing, which is probably like 1 trillion calories. So I feel like at that point, you do just need to fast, right? Like I think that is a wise thing to do. Oh my god. How are we living? We need to upgrade our little shocker tool, man. Clearly, it's not enough. Clearly, something is aloof right now, okay? We need a better purple weapon. Oh, enter. The tentacle. It has the exact same amount of DP. You know what? Screw it. Tentacle and fireball thing. Let's try that, yeah? Let's do the tentacle lightning combo. That feels... I feel like a wizard would do this kind of combo, right? Surely. Ow. What is even damaging me right now? Stop that. Okay, this is kind of scary, I'm gonna be honest. Not the biggest fan. Oh my god. Okay, somehow we killed everything. And we got an assault shield. Look at that. You know what? Give me that, because I think it is a... Yeah, legendaries are colorless, meaning that they kind of can work with any color. which is very, very nice. Hold the shield to launch a longer charge. Very, very nice. Very, very cool. I like that. Legendary weapon, you know? Kind of nice. Better than what we usually get, to be honest. And it stacks with purple. So it's great. Ow. This is not going too good right now. This is a really bad run because of purple. Clearly, I need some better purple skills, I think, or mutations, whatever they're called, because for some reason, we are not doing the damage like we usually do, huh? Oh my god. Is it because we need to hold down the thunder lightning thing? Maybe. Also, Leviathan is saying, the cat is screaming at me through the door at 10 p.m. Oh my god.
Release the cat. Give him what he wants.
Cats are always, like, either super vocal or, like, super chill. You don't ever get one that's in between. And I find that really funny. Or, like, they're super crazy. But those kind of cats are kind of rare, to be honest. Yeah, I did get a haircut. Okay, I think the hair is, like, half as short as it usually is. This is the kind of hair length I'm a big fan of. Actually, you know what? No, I didn't get a haircut. It all fell off. I actually went to war while I was off stream. And I actually, in war, did some war stuff. And then all my hair fell off. So I had to get, like, an emergency hair wizard to summon me a new batch of hair. Just for me. So now this is the hair I'm stuck with for all eternity. The new, shorter hair. Just look at that. We saved our key. That means we got a free key. I love free keys. True Zero, that's the other option with cats. So you either get a quiet one, a chill one, or one that actually hates everything about you. The evil cats. So I got a feeling we're gonna die. I'm not the biggest fan of this. We can always skip through. I'm probably gonna dash through it all and get whatever upgrades come to me next. To be honest, all we need is just a better purple weapon. That's like the only thing right now. And the merchant would be the perfect place to buy one from. Look at that. Hell yeah. And he had literally nothing. That is crazy. Not even a good like weapon. Not even a regular weapon for that matter. That's really messed up. How could you? I thought we had something cool going here, okay, man? I kind of like the assault shield, by the way. It feels fun to use. Hell yeah. Epic Word is saying that normally his hair is kind of long for short hair, but you made it properly short this week because you grew it too long. Fair enough. My brother has really short hair. He's kind of got like, you know Eminem? He's got a similar cut to Eminem, which I find interesting, kind of. It looks good on him, though. Albeit, he used to rock long hair and looked really, really nice with long hair. He's also a model, just saying. Or he's working towards becoming a model, which is so cool. Gotta say that. That's gonna be the coolest thing to bring up in conversations. I'll be like, you know, my brother's actually a model. Isn't that cool? You know what's funny? He's way younger than me. He's like, oh my god, I should know how young my brother is. I think he's 4 years younger than me. So right now, he's just doing whatever modeling jobs he can get. And he looks good now, to be honest. And hopefully when he grows up, he'll get like the manly face and stuff and look even cooler. Because he's also a really sporty fella. He loves sports. Which is great for him, man. I wish I could be a model. But to be fair, I think modeling kind of gets tough to a point. You know, where you're like standing in front of cameras for like every single day. Taking like a photo and like a snap. I think that's kind of tough. But hey, you're good at it. You're good at it. Also, apparently, being a model requires no scars of new. Oh, that's messed up. I've got a scar right there. In between my fingers, my cat gave it to me. I don't even know if you can see that. Yeah, it's probably too dark. I was waiting for my, like, the Twitch stream to show the finger. I was like, oh yeah, wait, why is it not showing up? But pretty much there's a scar right there. So I cannot become a model. Hate to break it to you guys. You will not see me on the front page of... I don't even know what any modeling magazines are. Like... Vogue? Vogue? Is that one? No clue, man. That's a fashion magazine, right? No clue. Yeah, you won't see me in front of Plumber Daily. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Being a plumber must be so incredibly difficult. But to be on, like, the magazine cover of a Plumber Daily would be so cool. The things I do to be in the front page of Plumber Daily. The things I do. I'd, like, become a plumber or something. Also, Epic Await is saying that you have a scar on the back of your head, and then you have some back natural and sides faded. Huh? I'm very confused what this means, I'm sorry. Forgive me, my Brian not understanding this thing. Ow. Okay, this build is not working out for us right now. We are not putting in the damage right now, Chief.
Scroll of power.
Your haircut... Oh, your haircut order was, back natural and sides faded. I don't know what any of that means, but hell yeah. Oh, but so you let the back of your hair grow, but then on the sides you get the cool fade. Do you look like that guy from Invincible? The guy with the really cool fade? There was like memes about him. He's got like a super clean fade. That's all I know about him. Because I haven't read the comics or anything. Ow! Poyo Poyo! Okay, the Poyo Poyo is kind of crazy. The Poyo Power! We have died though. Okay, apparently the purple color kind of sucks. I'm a red man through and through, but today we're trying purple. Not liking it. Maybe it's because we had lightning level 1 for like the entire game. That could be why, so, you know, maybe this run we get a bit luckier. We get something better. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna try to take a different pathway this go around. And just see how it goes. Skelly, why did he say low taper fade? Yeah, that's what Epic Await has. He has an Epic Await low taper fade. Could you make fade rhyme with 8? I think so. If you like stretched out the vowels or whatever they're called. The speaking language thing. Also, Ella has a scar on their forehead. You're not Harry Potter. Because when you're a wee baby, you decided to plummet yourself out of your bed. You know what's crazy? I fell... When I was younger, I think I told you guys about this. When I was younger, I used to do skateboarding, right? I was a skater kid. And I really liked doing skateboarding. And there was this one time I was skateboarding. And obviously, as you probably know happens, when you skateboard, you can fall off your skateboard, right? I fell off my skateboard and hit my chin directly on concrete. Now, somehow, my jaw didn't break. It got like a crack in it or something, but I didn't get a scar from it. I feel like you should get a scar if you hit your jaw directly into concrete, right? But apparently not. Apparently somehow it just didn't happen. And boy, am I happy for that. As cool as a chin scar would be, you know? I think scars are pretty awesome. Especially if you're like a, I don't know, some main role in a movie. But hey, there's that. Also, Bogus is saying that you almost died like 5 times in a row. You almost grinded your hand off? Oh my god. Well, how did that... Were you like in a factory? How does that happen?
Poor safety conduct.
You know what? We're gonna go red. We're doing the red stuff today, people. Hopefully this goes well. With all our builds and whatnot. Epic Await is saying that also, Elbows, you are the same with the car. You jumped face first from a Land Rover and your head split apart when you were 5? You know what surprises me, actually? It's the fact that modern medicine allows you to heal like your head splitting in half. Isn't that crazy? At least to me, it's insane. Like, I feel like 100 years ago, or however many years ago, if you broke your head or like skull, that was it, right? You would die. And like nowadays, you can remove stuff from your eyes with like robots and stuff. You can make your vision better with robots. You can remove cataracts and stuff, which is so cool to me. I don't know if you guys find that cool, but like, to me, 100%, it is super interesting to just like, you know, think about it and whatnot. This conversation is awesome. Yeah, we're just talking about like how people nearly died in my chat, which is funny. Not funny. I don't want anybody dying. Let me just put that out there. But like, crazy. It's interestingly crazy. Yeah, no, that's right. I hate all my viewers, and I wish they all die. That is right. Yeah, every single one. Yeah, every last one. Yep. Except my dad, and my mom, and my brother, and my cat. I used to get my cat to watch my streams when I was younger. It was really funny. I'd like give him an iPad and like sit him on the sit him on the sofa and get him to watch my little Minecraft videos or whatever. He was an awesome viewer. I'll have you guys know. Didn't comment once, but he was really cool. Also, Epicoid is saying that school nurse was goated. She gave you an ice pack and told you to go to hospital. Luckily, your mother was there. And this is when you nearly split your head apart. That's good. Yo, school nurse was awesome. Apparently. I think, like, most school nurses, in my experience, like, they would see a kid, like, screaming at the top of their lungs after, I don't know, hitting their knee really hard on the corner. And it was, like, bleeding and everything. And they would be like, you put ice pack on it. But then you have, like, the few school nurses which are actually really awesome and are really cool to talk to. I feel like school nurses, when they're really nice to talk to, they have, like, really cool lore. I had, like, a secondary school nurse who was really fun. Like, I used to get really sick all the time. And because I was so often sick in secondary school, like, my dad, when he would come to pick me up, would just strike up a conversation with them and stuff. And, like, eventually I got into, like, a habit of talking to them. And they were really interesting to talk to. That's all I remember, though. I don't remember any of the stories they told me, though. I'm really bad at remembering these things, but just take my word for it. They were really awesome. So I guess the moral of the story is, like, talk to more people or something, you know? Because you never know, man. People do be having those stories and stuff. You hate when they drop lore and you're screaming in pain. Okay, I think if a school nurse is like telling you a story about their life while you're just there like, ah, at the top of your lungs, that's not great. But like when you're not dying, you know, and you feel good, then them telling you about their cool lore is pretty epic. Dare I say, quite awesome too. Also, Witek is saying 100 years ago, even minor cuts could be fatal. Really? Okay. I feel like from infections, right? They also maybe exaggerated that it was only 100. Wait, was it less than? Also, Witek, we got another scar story, guys, from Witek this time. Witek is saying that when you were like 5, you were running around the table and you tripped and hit your head on some furniture, and it cut your skin on your forehead, and now you have a scar from this. Wow. I feel like scars are super easy to get, man. It's kind of scary. But hey, scars are awesome. You know what you can say? If you have a scar anywhere on your body, you can be like, oh yeah, I fought a lion, and the lion gave me the scar. Or something like that. That's what I do with the tiny scar in between my fingers. This is like one of the only scars I have. Technically, my cat is related to lions, so I could say that, hey, yeah, I fought a lion, and I got this scar because of it. I was literally playing with him on the chair, and he scratched me right in between the fingers, dude. Also, this seems like a good weapon. There's like some good knockback as well. It kind of sucks at killing enemies in the air, but hey. It's very nice. Ella's saying that they have the worst scars of all, acne scars. Really? Acne scars? Dude, I don't know anything about acne, but I have seen people with acne scars. Only severe ones, though. Are they that bad? How do you prevent acne scars? Because I feel like acne is like something you cannot really prevent. It's just like the spots go all over your face and stuff, and that's it. And then you cannot really prevent that, right? I know there's like treatments for it and stuff, but again, I have no idea about anything about acne. Acne is just one of those things. Face wash? Wait, really? Face wash is a cure for acne? Just eat soap, guys, and then you don't get acne. Eat like a whole bar of soap, and it has a really nice taste. Only eat the bubblegum soap, though, to make it like an enjoyable experience. Oh my goodness. Graphic content. Skelly's saying that you almost died several times choking. Used to chew, so you chew on a plastic small toy, accidentally swallowed it, and you were choking, but you managed to throw it up, but you could have died then. That is crazy. Choking is hazardous, guys. You know, what if we just learned from our mistakes and just didn't do any kind of choking whatsoever? Plastic toys are dangerous. Dangerous. Ella's saying that you're probably just being overdramatic. Your face isn't that bad, but you have little scars from picking acne. So is that how you get acne scars then? You get scars from picking away at the acne? Huh. Because I thought you get it from, like, just having it on your face, right? Or am I mistaken about that? Because I've not really ever had bad acne myself. The worst acne I've had is this acne I have on my face right now. There's very minimal amounts of it, but I'm not too sure. Epic Await is saying, though, that picking acne is not the only way of getting acne scars. So if you pick it at a scab, it becomes a scar. So your picking acne does give you a scar, right? I'm so confused. Very, very confused. Oh, what was that? Cleaver? That sounds cool. It's like that weapon from Bloodborne. Hell yeah. Love the cleaver weapons. They're so cool. There's a sawtooth one you can find as well. That's my favorite weapon in Bloodborne. It's great. Ella's saying that yes, picking acne does give you scars. Okay. We've learned something today. My brain is very not having a good time processing anything right now, though. Minor issue. Actually, you know, minor issue implies the existence of a superb issue. And an excellent issue. And a terrible one. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me read some comments. We got some more stories about injuries and stuff, which is interesting to read. Can I... Thank you, game. Thank you for letting me alt-tab. Sweaty's saying that school nurses are kinda useless. You got hit in the head full speed by a basketball and it broke your glasses. The school nurse gave you ice and said, "You don't seem hurt." You wanted to say that, send me home. You have a headache, no glasses, and you heard your nose pop, but you have to deal with it for 3 hours at school. Yeah, I think sometimes nurses are a bit dumb, like in terms of that, where they're like, "Oh yeah, your knee is like bleeding all over the place and you cannot walk. Yeah, you can tank another 4 hours of school. And PE today, you're good, man. Just keep doing that stuff." Sometimes they're like a bit annoying in terms of that, but sometimes you get the really nice nurses, which are like really cheeky, and they say like, if you get like a tiny scratch, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, you can go home," because they probably know how much school sucked or something, you know? Those nurses were the coolest, let's be honest. Biden blast! Stop doing that! Why is Biden blasting? How about Obama? How about just Obama? What if I just scream Obama right now? Repage amulet, gimme. Also, another injury story from a bogus this time. A bogus was saying that you were at a party with your cousins and there was a big slip in slide and all fun, and so your uncle put washing detergent on the slide and it takes the oil out of the skin. So you are so badly burned and you had blistered so big, they bursted and you missed a bunch of tests at school from that. but you were in so much pain like right now. Really? Wait, washing detergent does that? It removes the oil? That's so... Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm never gonna drink washing detergent then. There's a really cool smell, man. Again, back to the shampoo stuff. You know, like those flavored shampoos, like the banana flavored ones? Banana scented ones and chocolate scented ones. Wouldn't you just want to eat those? Those sounds like they smell so appetizing. Especially the banana ones, dude. The banana ones are great. They smell just like a gummy. My god. The things I'd do if they made like an edible shampoo. Oh my god. I would love that. That would be so delicious. Who else loves chugging shampoo? Lemon shampoo is the best. I've never smelt a lemon shampoo before, but I'll take your word on that. Zesty lemon shampoo? Why? What? Okay, isn't a lemon already zesty? What constitutes, like, a fruit becoming zesty? Because, you know, you have lemon zest, which is like... What is it? Like the skin of it? You have orange zest? What is zest? Is it the juice? Is it the skin? Is it some kind of citrus powder or something? Is it drugs? What is citrus? No. What is zesty? Like a zesty thing. I've never understood this. There's so many terms that I just don't know the meaning of whatsoever. It's zest! Exclamation mark. Oh, I got it. It's zest, yeah. Everybody knows this now. Also, TerraCellular is saying that your internet is chopped at the moment. Let you fix it. What if we didn't let you fix it? What if we got a big baseball bat, comedically sized, and broke your internet? Theoretically, of course. And it was done by a bunch of Teletubbies. With really large hands for some reason. Citrus, huh? Yeah. Yes, Solid Snake. Citrus.
Spear!
Ooh. I like my spear. I like my spear the way I like my breakfast in the morning. I don't know how that makes sense at all. I like my spears how I like my dead cells. Killer and deadly. Man, I love eating dead cells in the morning. The pile of dust under my bed. Delicious dust. The things also, I would like to be a dust mite. I think dust mites are really awesome. All they do is walk around and eat dust all day. Isn't that cool? You know, you waddle around, find the nearest pile of gray matter, and just consume it. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that cool? Don't even need to worry about taxes or jobs and stuff. You just eat dust all day. Oh, that's your perfect existence right there. I gotta say. That's an amazing existence. What do you mean, Zest? What do you mean, Sweaty? I nearly called you Zesty for some reason. What? I'm thinking too much about lemon zest and orange zest. This whole conversation has got me really pondering right now. I don't think I've ever pondered this hard. Ponds before me have never pondered this hard. Bonk. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's damage. Damage. Big damage. Okay, the spear's really nice for that, I will say. It does big damage, actually. Holy crap. I likey. Pile of dust mites under his bed? Yes. Pile of dust mites underneath my bed. Could you keep a dust mite as a pet? Or not? Eating dust is cool. A study was once done in an empty room, and it turns out dust is dead skin. Dust mites are eating what was part of us. Yeah, the last of us. Does that mean that, like, if dust mites didn't exist, there would just be, like, mountains of dust everywhere? Dust mites are carrying everything right now. The world as we know it runs on dust mites. I'll have you know. Also, Ella's saying that your friend's Hollow Knight OC is a dust mite. Wowza. That OC must be really awesome and swag and cool and stuff. Man, I would really want to be a dust. I really want to like get a wizard to transform me into a dust mite. Or like some kind of animal. Or like, I don't know. I feel like animals have it easier than humans. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be so real. None of them have to do taxes. None of them have to do jobs. None of them have to do like, I don't know, work. None of them have to do school and stuff. They just like try their hardest to survive in the wild and eat food whenever. You know, rats are pretty cool. I would like to be a rat. You know, I still get to enjoy like the urban side of things. And I get to eat dumpster stuff. That's great, you know. I want to make eating dumpster food socially acceptable. If I ever become a politician, we are making dumpster eating a regular thing. You should vote for me. That's what you should do. You be a bird cause fly. I mean, wouldn't you get tired though of flying eventually? Like, oh, the same goes for like being any other animal. I don't know. I just realized something. Fishes probably have a good time. Or like axolotls and stuff. Or parrots. Parrots. You can speak English still as a parrot. Or like a crow. Hold on. Crows might be the new meta. You can eat trash. You can eat rats. You can speak English. What else do you need? Also, warning, ads will be rolling soon on Twitch. We have about a few seconds until they inevitably begin. But don't worry, we will be pausing the stream for an ad break when they do inevitably begin. So, be warned about that. You have been warned. Stuff. Have they been warned? Have they been not warned? What do I know? Ow!
Incendiary grenade.
Man, I love the King Scepter. I don't know how you guys are hating on this thing. This thing is so fun to use. And it has a pretty cool animation, dare I say. Anyway, ads have just started rolling, so I'm gonna go ahead and be right back. I'll see you guys in about 2 minutes. See you in a bit. And I'll play some music, so shut all silent. If you want to see, then go to the Discord meme section. Huh? See what? Dust is primarily composed of dead skin. This is true. We've confirmed it. As a professional dust mite, this is true. This is a factual statement. I love eating dust. I love eating dust. So I got like a random DM from... Why do I keep getting random DMs from people? Stop DMing me! Anyway, I'm gonna grab my break now. I will be right back. See you now in 2 minutes. Okay. I am back just in time. I've had a little snack. I've had some salted peanuts, and I've had them with a single biscuit. Why does chocolate and salted peanuts go so goddamn well? Reese's peanut butter cups and anything with peanut butter and chocolate just goes so good. You gotta try it, man. You gotta try Reese's peanut butter cups or chocolate. Chocolate. Tony's Chocolonely. That's a really cool name. Tony's Chocolonely, man. Really, really cool name. And they do like wholesome things with the money you spend on their chocolate. It goes to like a good cause. It's very, very cool. Also, Epic Await is saying that now they're in Deep Nest in Hollow Knight. It is amazing. No! Also, you're so hot-bodied that you could go outside in a t-shirt and be perfectly warm. Do you wear shorts during the winter? Quick question. Because my dad is pure Russian blood. The dude will go outside when it is icy outside, when it's snowing, or if there's like a blizzard, for crying out loud. And the dude is like, it's not cold, let me wear my shorts. And he just walks around with shorts in winter, which is insane to me. Why are you just doing zest exclamation mark? What?
Zest? Yeah, zest. That's what zest is, guys.
The Chosen, how do you do, man? It's been a while. Good evening, friend. Good to check on you from time to time. Oh, check out my bed. It sure is, dude. How are you doing, man? It has been like, I'd like to say a month or two even. Time flies. How have you been, Chosen? We haven't seen you for so long. Boy, is it good to have you back.
I didn't mean to throw a grenade. That was a blunder.
Ow. Sir, stop that. Deep Nest sucks. It really does. Deep Nest is terrible. That place is like really, really bad. It's really deep how bad it is, man. It's like some kind of deep nest or something. It's not as bad as that one place though from that one game. What was it? Was it Silk Song? Oh yeah. It's not as bad as the Silk Song. What was it? Bilewater? That place is worse than Deep Nest. I think we can all agree. Super long rung back. Kind of annoying boss. That my friend, by the way, first tried. I don't know how in the world he first tried Grohl the Great, but how? Why? How was he so cracked at video games? And then he was like, oh yeah, that was literally the easiest boss ever, dude. I don't know why people were saying they were struggling on it. Like, my man is just go to video games apparently somehow. I don't know how he does it. I really don't. On the bright side, wow. Wow, legendary ice grenade. So cool. To be fair though, I feel like the ice grenade is pretty good. I've never used it though myself. Also, the Chosen is saying, yeah, for real, time flies. It feels like it was yesterday or something. True. Also, you're doing great. Hope I am the same. I am exactly the same. I too am doing very great. Thank you very much for asking. So, the Chosen, what have you been up to? Because all I remember, roughly, was that you last, I think watched the stream when we were playing Rainworld, I think The Saint. I remember you being there for Spearmaster. And I think the one before Saint, which was very cool. Didn't we do Spearmaster then Saint? I kind of forgot, to be honest. I just remember playing all of the Sug Cats, and that was about it. Also, we're finally gonna buy gold reserves. Also, Sweaty got an ad on Twitch that was just a cat playing with a ball for 45 seconds. Now that is an ad I think everybody would enjoy watching. More ads need to be like that. You know, if you have your product or something, don't make like a boring ad where it's like, oh yeah, it starts with like a crazy statement like, oh yeah, your car is fat, then buy our fuel. I think it should be like, I don't know. Yeah, look at this friggin' cool guy hitting a kickflip. And then they just suddenly like decide for like, there's a cutting clip after they do a sick trick where they just like chuck the product at the camera, but it like freeze frames before it hits the camera, and it just flashes up for a second, and then they punch the camera and then like kill the camera guy for the fun of it. I think that would be like, you know, up there with how you shell stuff. That is a top-notch selling strategy. I would buy the product if that happened. Maybe if they didn't kill the guy, I would buy the product. I don't know, man. I feel like if you put like a video of someone dying as your advert for a product, that would not be a good look for your company. I think that would have the opposite effect. Oh my god, you know what? End the subject there. We're not gonna expand that subject, I don't think. We're in fishy waters, man. Anyway, I'm gonna grab combo. Back to the first boss. Who's ready? We actually have a decent weapon this time. Can we do him hitless though? That is the question. Also, Bogus is back. Welcome back, Bogus. I don't know if I welcomed you back already, but in case I didn't, there it is. Oh! Okay, I don't know how to dodge that. How do you dodge? There's no way to dodge that red circle thing. You literally just have to run away from it. There's quite literally no way. Oh. Oh, how long could I have stayed in the air for, though? That would have been real cool. Oh, he's poisoned. We'll do this, though, for the chip damage. I love chips. I love chips. Was Epic Away just got Sharp Shadow? Hell yeah. That's a good stuff. That's the good stuff. Enjoy it. Also, The Chosen is asking if I've ever tried Red Dead Redemption 2. I have. I used to farm out the multiplayer because I love the multiplayer of Red Dead, but I didn't quite like the story. I do plan to go back to eventually beat the story because it came to a point where I was streaming it and it was cool, but then it kind of just got like, it felt like it was dragging on, if that makes sense. But again, I do have an idea of going back to Red Dead 2 and just finishing it up. That's my big idea. Also, Zero is saying that Deep Nest sucks, even beat Pantheon 5. And Pantheon 5 sucks due to one reason. And what is that one reason? Zero. Why would Pantheon 5 suck? It's not like you have to not get hit during it, right? I think that's only if you make them more radiant, if I'm not mistaken. Also, on another note, should we try going to a new area? Where have we not been? Well, we're after Black Bridge. We can either go to Stilt Village or Fractured Shrines. I think we can also go to Graveyard. Oh, no, we can go to Slumbering Sanctuary. There's a lot of rooms in these games. Oh my god. That's a lot of stuff to manage. And we'll just go to Stilt Village. Pantheon 5 sucks due to one reason, the Screaming Moth. Really? Wait, what does it do? Like, 'cause I know who you're talking about, but like, what does it do to the fight? Does it just make it like a 10 billion times worse? Then again, it is absolute, so I guess that makes sense for it to be that tough. Not too sure about it. Also, let's spend our money. And also, welcome back, Witek. How do you do? So can I? I can do this. Okay, awesome. Who's ready for the big damage? That worm just got eviscerated. That just proves the big damage that we have. Curse be upon ye! No. Curses you epically. Who are you? Do you just give me the Topaz Amulet and that is it? I mean, hell yeah, give me more of that. I love that. That's so cool. Is that all they do? Do they not have like a weapon tied to them or anything? They're just like a conspiracy theorist witch wizard person. Oh, the Chosen said his message twice in a row. That was a bit peculiar. So, new weapon. You're saying that you got a Red Dead Redemption 2 just about 2 weeks ago, but you're into the story even though you know some essential moments and you know its ending. Oh, but doesn't that kind of ruin it though? Thankfully, I've kind of stayed safe with the whole ending thing. I've been able to keep it a secret to myself, which is kind of nice. But, yeah, for me, I felt like the campaign really just dragged on. But that's just my opinion. Maybe my attention span needs some work, I'm not too sure. What's this? It's nice. The broadsword is fun as well, look at that. Also, Witek, I don't know when we will play the Portal mods. I've had a little fun with regular Portal, but again, because it is modded content, how do I say this? We will go back to it eventually. That's my big idea, but for the time being, because we have a bunch of games to play through, Dead Cells being one of them, I do want to finish those first before we do anything else with modded stuff or replaying any sort of game. Because I think that's only fair. You know, first we in with the new, and then in with the old after all the new is out and stuff. Also, Chosen, just wondering, Red, you're saying you got Red Dead Redemption 2 about 2 weeks ago. What is your favorite thing about Red Dead so far? Because it is a humongous game. There's so much cool things in it. Or rather, so many cool things in it. But like, oh, I want to like think about what your like favorite thing is. Because like, my favorite thing was definitely just going around in multiplayer and surprisingly doing the collectibles. And funnily enough, the collectibles would refresh, I think, every day. So you could never collect all the collectibles in one day. But to me, that was really awesome, because they were also really good for money at the same time. Also, I shall sweaty, hold on. Whole message. He's saying, unlike other people, when you get sick, you get hungry instead of no appetite, so you just had 2 cans of chicken noodle soup, now you're getting frosted flakes, and you're sick like 90% of the time. I feel like that's the good kind of sick, because then you know your body is like, you know, using the nutrients you get from the food, right? So hell yeah. I'm the opposite. I get like, I lose my appetite, and I'll lose it for like a few days before I feel even slightly hungry. And you know what's funny? When I get sick, I actually lose weight. Like, I lose so much weight. Maybe it's water weight, I'm not too sure, but if I'm sick for a week, I'll be visibly a bit thinner, which is kind of funny to think about. Maybe that proves that fasting is really good, guys. If you're overweight, a little bit of fasting. Would it be bad, though? Especially as like a teenager if you fast. Because like, surely you would need to use nutrients to grow and stuff, right? I don't think it will be good. Also, as for the Chosen's interests about Red Dead Redemption 2, you're interested about the details and the relations and the story, because that was all you... Sorry, brain fart. You're more interested about the details in Red Dead Redemption 2, and to know the relations and the story, because all that you know was from shorts. Yeah. I feel like the Red Dead shorts that people make are really, really cool. I've seen some really awesome ones, specifically about Easter eggs in it. I know there's like a Sasquatch you can find, I think, in Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm not entirely too sure about that. But I do remember being just super interested about Easter eggs and references and stuff. Which I love about the Rockstar games. There's like so many cool things about them. Like, for example, the Mount Chiliad secret in GTA 5 that I think still has gone unfigured out. And then you've also got, Back to the Future references and stuff inside of GTA. Just so many cool things, man. Rockstar's really good at the whole Easter egg thing. Also worse, lose at the end and start all over again like Tohu. Wait, what do you mean? Lose at the end and start all over again. Isn't Tohu a rhythm game? Because I think my friend does play Tohu. I'm very... There's so... Like, apparently there's like 100 different Tohus. There's like a bullet hell game. I think there's a visual novel. There's a rhythm game. There's a lot of Tohu games, man. What game are you on about? There's Tohu is what it's called. I've never played them myself. I've just seen loads of things about it. It's about like witches and stuff. I've never played it myself though. Speedy, have you heard of the Great Meme Reset?
I have, in fact. January 1st, 2026.
Apparently we're going back to Ugandan Knuckles, which will be definitely something. Truly, truly something. Thankfully, my humor is stuck in 2014, so if there is a Great Meme Reset, dude, I'm gonna be at the forefront. The front lines, if you will. I find it funny, though, like, I remember when humor was like 2 memes for like 5 years, and then now the newest meme on the block and the newest funny thing on the block is changing like every other month. It's crazy to me, like how quickly things change nowadays. It's definitely something. Holy build?
Yes, we've got it.
What do we have actually? Freezes enemies blocked with a parry. Damage on rooted targets, stuns the victim. We need to re-roll this weapon, I think. But yeah, I'm definitely loving the broadsword, especially that legendary variant. It's very, very nice, I will say. Arguably much better than the Thunderbolt we used, whatever it was called. I used to like the Thunderbolt. What am I? I'm speaking like I've been playing this game for years. Back in my day, the Thunderbolt was amazing. But no, I like the Thunderbolt. I think it's cool, but we got like a Thunderbolt 1 and then could not find another one just later on. It was really messed up. But hey, if we find other Thunderbolts, that would be jolly, holly, jolly, and gratey. And stuff. Cheese grater. Which you can use to grate lemons and get lemon zest. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but my brain is thinking about what exactly zest is. I still don't know to this day. Even now, I don't know. Back in Terrace Day, Lightning Bolt was a purple-green! And now it's just Orpal. Wait, why would they change that, though? Lightning Bolt is a survival skill. Palpatine only uses it in the most direst of situations. And doesn't use it to overkill anyone at all. He uses it sparingly. And doesn't spam it or anything, you know? It should be a green item as well. Should I grab... I'm gonna grab Scheme. I think Scheme is pretty cool. You know, the slowdown enemy thing as well could be kind of nice as well. If it freezes, that would be amazing. We got money. Let's reforge our broadsword. Give me something with freeze. Man. Victims slow down all nearby. That sucks. I need to save up more money now. I'm too poor. Torpor. I'm gonna fall asleep now like a bear. You're not gonna see me for 5 months or however long the torpor of a bear lasts. I know it's super long though. Also, back to The Chosen and playing Red Dead Redemption 2, you're saying that there are a lot of details in the game and scenarios in the game too. The honor system also. The honor system is so cool. Again, I only watched the shorts about the game, about the story that I've already experienced, and apparently there's different dialogue variations. Apparently the voice actor, like the voice actor's voice will shift depending on your honor, like, thing. It's really cool. Also, Wave of Denial. Why are we shooting Denial at someone, huh? Can we not do that? I feel like Denial wouldn't like that. Why are you in denial right now, dude? Oh, stop that. These guys are assassin daggers and stuff. I think that was what one-shot us the last time we found them. It would make sense.
So gold! Just what we needed.
Yeah, for now we're just looking for, whatchamacallits. Just like... what are they called again? The scrolls of power. We just need something to amp our build right now. Parried! That is so fun to do. I think they are super fun to parry. So, what is the Diddy Blood doing on the calculator? What does that mean? What is a Diddy Blood? What? Huh? Friends have been saying that, so you think this is one. So departure is what you must carry out by Speedy. You're not going because your pet black hole escaped again. No, never. Or is your pet white hole? Did it become unleashed or something? I hope you find that whatever's been unleashed, like Sonic or something. Apparently, I forgot to welcome you. Really? My bad. I'll welcome you next time. Because a late welcome is not a good welcome, is it? But hey, thanks for stopping by, and sleep well. Also, the Chosen is also gonna go, but first you're gonna eat something before you go. Alrighty, good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. It was good to catch up once again. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. This is Terra Cellular saying that I should imagine Lightning Bolt's range, speed, and damage with Survival's HP. It was a little silly. Oh, wait, is that why Survival's good? Because it gives you like a crap ton of HP? Okay, that does sound quite silly now that you put it like that. I know Brutality makes you like a glass cannon. Like, you will not have much HP as a Brutality player. But you will have the big damage and stuff. It's really awesome. Woo! Ow. Bonk. I like that we have an ice shield, but as a what's it called? As an assault shield. I find that really funny. So the ice shield just sucks because like there's other things that do what it does essentially. Sweaty's saying that like how did we go from MLG, Nyan Cat, Face Clan, Vine videos and turn that into Hawk Tour 6-7 and Brain Rot? Yeah, exactly. I think back then, Vine videos were genuinely funny, but now it's like, you know, random humor is great. I'm a big fan of random humor myself, but like, it just seems a bit too random now. Like half the things, at least random humor, at least somehow had strings and threads to what was being said to be funny. But nowadays, it's just like, whatever the hell is just now funny. And if you don't know it, you're not in the loop. Or like, if you do know it, then it's funny. It's really strange, you know? And back then, just saying, we had some cool things like, you know, what was it? Hey, you want some ice cream? Can I have some ice cream? Only a spoonful? And then he would pull out like a giant freaking spoon, like, who commits to the bit like that anymore? Except Germa. Germa is like the survivor of the whole bit commitment thing, and you gotta respect Germa. Streaming, and he's 40 years old, by the way, just saying. His Halloween stream was crazy, oh my god. Like, I just miss when, like... I mean, obviously there's comedy skits nowadays, but, like... There's a lot less than before, like... Again, before, random humor was still kind of a thing, but, like... It was also mainly, like, skits and stuff, and, like, bits, which I think were great. And, like, now, the younger generation does know what comedy skits are. They don't do them like they used to, you know? You get what I mean? So, like, I feel like anybody that grows up with the new age humor, if we ever do go back, it's gonna be really rough for them, because they're not gonna actually understand genuine humor. They're just gonna say, like, I don't know, Thick Seven, or whatever the next number meme will be, you know? It's just, it's strange. It's really, really strange. But hey, you know, memes evolve, so does the human race. Eventually we'll become crabs, so that's that. Maybe it all leads back to numbers, man. What if we make numbers funny again? Oh yeah, no spaces down. Yeah, the chicken jockey thing. Okay, to be fair though, the chicken jockey thing was kind of funny. In my opinion. That kind of was like, just like the way he said it. Jack Black is just genuinely funny. And then people just took it to the next level. It was crazy. I was in the cinemas on that day, you know, chicken jockey and then popcorn goes everywhere. It was hilarious, you know? That I felt like was funny. That was like, in my opinion, the most recent funny meme, I think. Because, like, people, you know, committed to the bit. They saw what other stupid people were doing online and then did it themselves. And it was really hilarious. It really, really was. But man, you know, I really hope the meme renaissance does happen and works. Just so we can kind of get those old funny skits back, kind of like Vine. I'm not saying they don't exist entirely. They absolutely do. There's tons of hilarious TikTok creators and tons of hilarious YouTube creators out there. Also Instagram, don't forget that. Tons out there, but like not as many as there used to be. When Vine was a thing, I think every single creator on Vine, outside of maybe a few, were doing stuff in a funny way. So hey, what I'm saying is, bring back the funny stuff. Make the earth funny again or something. I don't know, man. Also, what is this? Wave of Denial. Repel all nearby enemies. If an enemy is thrown against the wall, it takes 137 damage. Is this just Fus Rodar? Guys, you ever just wake up and... Oh, I love that sound. It's really quiet, though. No, we have to use that screw the ice grenade.
Later.
That's so fun. Okay, let's reforge this bad boy. Give me... What do I need? Freeze! No, that's Victim's Freeze. That's not what I need. That's not what I need. I need something else. And we kind of ruined it. Before it was nice. I had like 20% damage increase and stuff. See how it goes. So Ella's saying that you're hella generous. I got to experience the chicken jockey thing. It was fun. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna rub it in more, but like there were other moments in the movie which was also pretty silly. I will admit though, it wasn't as crazy as the guy that literally brought a live chicken into the cinema. Have you seen that video? Like they got like the humongous bags of popcorn just like that, and how do you say it? And then, like, there was this one guy who was riding on someone's back, dressed up as a zombie, and genuinely brought a chicken in. I don't know how you even sneak in a chicken into a cinema, man. That stuff is crazy. Oh, that is unfortunate with tech. I mean, the Minecraft movie was pretty decent. I personally did enjoy it. I think it was pretty cool. Could have been better, but hey, it was pretty good. Parried! You're saying I should cycle the thingy? I could. But I can use my side buttons on my mouse if I wanted to. What's it called? Yeah, I have my binds like working so that I can press the side buttons quickly if I need to parry. Or use abilities and stuff, which is cool. So I kind of need to lock in. This stuff is, not for the faint of heart. This boss isn't that bad to parry. I think this is by far the easiest one to parry, in my opinion. Hell yeah, look at that! Also, Sweaty's saying that your phone is almost dead and your brother is the brother you're babysitting is being bad. You'll be gone a while. Fair enough. Good luck managing with your brother. And if I don't see you, good night and sleep well. Also, Bogus wants me to read his comment. It's a short comment as well, man. Come on. I've answered this specifically when you asked me this. But I will play Red Plague when I feel like playing it. It is definitely something that is on my radar. I know the second part recently released, but it is not currently a game I wish to play. Just because I have done so much in that game. And right now we have newer games to play, so I'd rather play the newer games and then maybe go back to playing some Subnautica if there's some cool new mod on the block. But for the time being, it's City and Rainwald and possibly Dredge and possibly some other games is all you're going to be getting for now. Again though, there's a lot of games we have to play. I have Disco Elysium, which I've heard is a phenomenal game. I was planning to make a video on it, but hey, college gives me literally no time for anything, so there's that. But if you guys would be interested in me streaming Disco Elysium, do tell. I'd be down for it. It is one of the kinds of games that I myself really enjoy. Those kinds of top-down games. I don't know how to explain it. Story-rich and stuff. Really, really fun. Anyway, now we're in the tough place, so prepare yourselves. It would be nice if we could do a bit more damage, but this is fine for now. This is good for the current times and days and stuff. What day is it in Dead Cells? You think it's a Saturday or a Monday? Nice. Give me more HP. Thank you very much. We've not gotten many power scrolls yet. Oh, sorry, we haven't really gotten, comparatively with other runs, not as many red points. If that makes sense. Because I feel like in other runs, previous ones I mean, we would get to a point where we have like 15 in red. But today, we just don't. Which I find kind of peculiar, if you will. Whitek is saying that you think the Minecraft movie was fine. You were laughing that big bad woman was called Malgosia, which is a name that Gretel translates to. It does sound quite funny. But what is Malgosia? So it means Greta, right? Am I getting that right? Double whammy. Triple whammy. Quintuple, triple whammy. What a shiny pebble. Was that worth 100 gold? That's a really good pebble right there. Also, Ella's saying, have you seen how detailed the KCD2 figurines are? Random question that just popped up because you love the figurines. I have not seen it. But I can imagine because I'm in the hobby of Warhammer, which is kind of similar. And at some point, there was a game called Space Marine 2. I don't know if you know what it is, but it's a very, very cool game. And they released a figurine for the collector's edition, which was like every single detail. It was kind of crazy. Is it kind of like that then? This is awesome. How do you get the KCD2 figure? Is it also a collector's edition thing, or is it like another thing? Because I want to get some figurines to like display in like a shelf in the back. I think that would be really cool. And at least it would spice up the room a bit more, you know? Because right now, the best we've got right now is a lamp with a funny little paper picture on it. Which, by the way, is pretty cool. I mean, if you don't think so, we're killing you. That's right, we are evicting you from the premises. Do you think there's a streamer landlord out there? do you think there's a guy who streams being a landlord? That would be really funny in my opinion. Today we're collecting rent from the tenants. They're getting 50% off. If I was a landlord, I'd be really good. Because I've seen so many stories where like landlords are just terrible, right? I feel like if you're a good landlord, you'd make more money, right? So why not just be a good landlord? Just saying. Also, Ella's saying that you saw one of the figures of Jan Žižka, and he looks so awesome. He is your favorite. Žižka is very, very cool. I can see why he's your favorite. Oh, dude, I want to look around for these figures now. This has got me very interested.
Scroll of power.
Gimme, gimme. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, they are doing big damage. I'm kind of scared, okay? I'm really, really scared. I feel like the boss is gonna like one-shot us again, like it did last time. That was not a very fun experience, I'll tell you. Also, apparently, Malgosia is a short form name of Malgorzata that is used when talking about younger girls named with this name. It comes from the name Margarita. And do you know that Jan Žižka really existed? What? Jan Žižka? What did he do? Wait, that's so cool. I remember that they said that KCD. What the hell was that? Anyway, I know that I read somewhere that KCD, the whole game franchise, is based somewhere historically accurate. Like, the events in that game did happen. But obviously, it is dramatized to be a video game. But stuff is historically accurate in that game. But I thought all the characters were, like, made up and stuff. What did Jan Žižka do? That sounds really... You know, what if I search this up? Jan Žižka. Do you think it's gonna come up with the game first? Oh, wow. He has a whole Wikipedia page. Located in the Kingdom of Bohemia into a family of the Czech nobility, according to that. Does it say what he did? Nicknames John the One-Eyed. That is a cool name. Yeah, John One-Eye. But let's see, what did he do? Later, he played a prominent role in the civil wars in Bohemia. He led the Hussites during the first important clashes of the conflict in the Battle of Sodomir and in the Battle of Vitkov Hill. In the Battle of Kutna Hora, he defeated the army of the Holy Roman Empire and the Hungarian Kingdom. The effectiveness of his field artillery against the Royal Cavalry in his battle made it a successful element of Hussite armies. Žižka's tactics were unorthodox and innovative, and they are today considered examples of early modern guerrilla and asymmetric warfare. That is very cool. What? Also, Witkow, your name mentioned?
Let's take a look.
Witkov. Oh, it was like the Battle of Vitkov. Are you named after a hill? That's really awesome. But yeah, wait. So, wow. Okay, that's a revelation in terms of KCD. In the game as well, I don't know if it's really a spoiler, but like in the second game, he has a moment, right? Where Žižka is like, he gets his buddies in the woods to shoot at you with like bows and arrows and stuff. So that is really awesome. Also, gentlemen, do you see what I'm seeing? Green build time. If we don't die, Jesus. Hit the enemy, thank you. Green build. Bless you, Dad.
Father has sneezed.
Ow. Also, Witek reads as Vitek. Oh, okay. My bad. I've been pronouncing it wrong this entire time then. Still though, that is very, very awesome. Well, I guess you are a part of major history with Vitek. This is very cool. What's it like being a major historical area? Actually, if like a hill or like a mountain randomly became like living, like I don't know, like a big golem, how do you think people would react? Would they start freaking out and then being like, oh my god, the mountains are like ants and stuff and they're like they're scary? Or would they be like, dude, this mountain is so chill, we can cook bacon on his back and he doesn't really care? I really am curious. We should revive, or rather make an entire mountain become a living mountain just for the bit to see what would be up. Or down. Ella's saying that a lot of the characters really existed, didn't they? I feel like they would. We gotta check. Did Hans Capon exist? Did Hans Capon exist in real life? Hans Capon, a character from the video game KCD, is based on the historical figure Jan Ptacek of Perkstein. Jan Ptacek was a Bohemian nobleman who lived during the early 15th century and served as a provincial judge and military leader against the Hussites. The character Hans Capon, Jesus, I cannot speak today, portrayed as part of the pro-Wenceslaus faction, is inspired by this historical figure, reflecting his background and role in the game's narrative. That is cool. How about Henry? But what's his name? Henry, what's his surname? I forgot the surname of Henry. Okay, was Henry from KCD real? Henry from Kingdom Come Deliverance is not a real historical figure. He is a fictional character. Okay, man. That would have been cool, though, if he was real. Just saying. You know, Henry of Skalitz. Crazy stuff. Oh. Also, I'm gonna go with the green build this time. I've been told how good green is. I've just never used it myself. As much as I'd like to, let's put it like that. What the hell? I missed that? Oh, that's so messed up. How can I miss that? I've fallen off. Henry is in fact awesome. I agree, Ella. Henry. Our hero, Henry. He's so cool. Flint there. I don't want to go for Flint, though. Not in this area. This area is, like, kind of not too great. All the weapons are low level. Does it matter if a weapon is low level or not really? I feel like it would matter. Yeah, no, not really too sure. Also, Vitek is saying that the Poles helped Jan Žižka and the Hussites because Jan promised Polish king Władysław Jagiello the Bohemian throne, which he refused under pressure of nobility, would enrage Western nations. Oh, that is very cool. So what, it's just kind of like the game then, right? So... wait, Hans Capon, in real life, the guy is based on, helped out the Hussites, which Žižka was helping? Or was he leading? I forgot. I kind of forgot everything from the Wikipedia article. That'd be so real. That is very awesome. Ooh, what's that? Magnetic grenade. This reminds me, I kind of want to get the curse thing. I want to buy the blueprint hunter. In case there's a good blueprint out there. Like Point Blank, for example. I'm not too sure what a good one would be, though. Slight issue. Also, Žižka was the leader of the Hussite forces. Gotcha. So wait, did... What's his name? No. Reading this wrong. But still, very cool. I'm going to invest in my Spartan sandals. Can I become Kratos, God of War himself? John Rotos. History lesson? Yeah, guys. History to fall asleep to, I guess. I don't know. You know, that was actually kind of cool, though. Just reading about random fun facts about history and video games. I love when video games have some kind of historical... What was it called? Like, basis? Historical realism, maybe. I remember a Battlefield 1 had some real guns in it. Specifically Battlefield 1, there was a gun, like an experimental one, which is like the meta gun, by the way, in Battlefield 1. But like, they literally made the gun from one picture. And they got like real historical, like, gun historians or whatever, to look at the gun and be like, oh, this is how they would reload it, and maybe this is how it would chamber the round or something, so that they could actually model it in the game. And obviously the Calibri, that was a real gun. It's not just a joke gun, which I find really funny. The Calibri, if you don't know, is like a tiny, minuscule pistol. In the game, it's like that small. Something like that. It's about average size. And you can't use it in the game. But it is super duper weak. And you have to hit, like, I think, basically 2 mags to kill someone with it. It's really funny. Also, more history. Vitek is saying that the Hussites were Protestant Christians from Czechia. They were inspired by reformer Jan Hus, hence the name. Hussites. There you go. That's kind of awesome. Man, history is cool. Like, I think, you know, when I was younger, I opened up a history book for the first time. And upon seeing, like, the armor and stuff of, like, Vikings and whatnot, I just got, like, this, I felt like I became smarter, as if, like, what is it called, blood knowledge kicked in, like, my ancestors used that armor, and I was like, I recognize that from somewhere, you know? I loved looking at old armor. That's why I am trying to collect plate armor. Currently, I only have a helmet, because that stuff is expensive, man! But I have plans to get maybe a breastplate or some kind of sword, some kind of large sword. I'm thinking of the Bastard Sword. It's like a 1.5 hand weapon that's really cool. But again, expensive, expensive, expensive. The Bastard Sword alone is like 120 pounds. Which, to be fair, it is like a long lost craft. Like, who makes swords anymore? It makes sense it's that expensive, but my god! I only have like 100 and something pounds in my account right now, you know? I'll have to wait for it to go on discount. Or I can make my own thing. I become a blacksmith myself and make a really cool sword. You know how cool that would be? You know, I had like a similar thing with drawing. I was like, man, it's getting tough to make thumbnails now. What if I just drew them myself instead of paying someone else to draw them for me? And that's how I started the whole thing where I started drawing again, which is very awesome, I will say. Bonk! Uh-oh.
Give me your health. Delicious.
Why not the Zwei Handler? I'm not that strong to wield the Zwei Handler. I love the sword. It is my favorite Dark Souls 3 weapon. But, I feel like I want to get the Bastard Sword first, because it is one that I've known about longer, and I feel like would be a lot cooler. It's not a sword you see everywhere. It's kind of like a rare one. And then maybe as I get used to wielding massive blades, maybe then I'll get the Zwei Handler and have fun with that. But for the time being, again, Bastard Sword comes first. There's also some other things I want to get. I mean, I already have a sword. It's more like a dagger, though. My dad already got this. It's like a replica, obviously. I can't kill someone with this, which I wouldn't want to do anyway. But it's like that. It looks really, really cool. It's literally just a display piece, but I don't really know what it's from. He says it's like a bayonet kind of thing. It might even be made up. It might just be a fantasy weapon. I didn't even know what this is, but it's some kind of dagger. And it looks really cool, I will say. That's why he said he would give it to me. Because he said it looks awesome. You know, rule of cool applies, guys, okay? The cooler the sword, the better it is. That is just the way it is. The rules, if you will. Yeah, the cooler the armor, the more protective it is, etc., etc. Also, Vitek is saying that it's apparently Slavic history. The Czechs are our funny-speaking brothers. They think that Poles sound funny. And then you guys think that they are also funny. Very, very cool. You know what? How do you think, like, country relations were back in the day? In, like, I don't know, like, the medieval period. Do you think all the countries were, like, chill? Obviously, there was, like 10 times more fighting because, you know, big battles and whatnot. But, like, I bet there was, like, a handful which were like, yo, dude, wanna get your army and my army and go, like, beat up this other country, which sucks, by the way. This would be awesome. Yeah, and then we can grab a beer after or something. Hell yeah, dude. Also, can I just say, Vikings were cool as hell. Dude, they had, like, big fur coats, essentially, and they would run into battle with, like, battle axes and stuff. So cool. Maybe not as cool as, you know, knight armor, like plate stuff, but definitely really awesome, I will say. The masculine urge to get a full set of knight armor, man. I think also Dark Souls revived my kind of, like, love for armor, like historical ones and stuff. There was also, in Battlefield 1, there was this thing called, I think, the Heavy Kit. It was basically like a Juggernaut thing if you play Call of Duty, but it's not really comparable in that much. But anyway, pretty much because of the time period it took place in, people obviously didn't have, like, crazy Kevlar. They were still running in with, like, I don't know, the regular army outfits, the funny hats and stuff, and that's pretty much it. But the Heavy Kit was essentially knight armor with a machine gun you would hand wield and blast people with, which apparently was a real thing. You just get covered head to toe in metal and walk around with, like, essentially, I think it's called the Bretting? Not the Bretting. It's like a tube gun. The Brits used it. And you go around with, like, like that. Like Rambo style, if you only had one machine gun instead of two. But it was really cool, man. Just saying. You know, do check out the Battlefield 1 Heavy kit. Or, like, search it up or something. It's really awesome. Oh, lightning bolt! Too bad I'm green today. Yeah. I'm green to meet you. Or something. I don't know. Yeah, green to meet you. I'm feeling kind of green today. How about you? Also, Vitek is saying that I nearly explained the history of Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Wow, guys. History with Speedy. We truly live in an age. We went from talking about how memes nowadays suck to talking about epic history facts. Which, to be fair, was pretty epic. I find that interesting, though, that Jan Žižka was a real guy. And he was also one-eyed. His nickname was John the One-Eyed or something like that, which is so sick. John One Eye. We found him. Yeah, when you lose an eye, don't be upset. Just go get a big bit of armor, get a horse, and ride around in your street looking like Jan Žižka. Hell yeah, dude. What the hell did I just went like, did you see that? I made like an L-shaped type of thing. Oh, hi there. Oh, that poor bat. That bat is gone. We killed it with a grenade. Also, warning! In about 4 minutes, we'll be having the final round of ads rolling. So do prepare yourselves for that. You have been warned. Should I technically say viewer discretion is advised? Because ads are scary. No one likes ads. Who goes up to an ad? Like, who sits down, boots up YouTube, gets like a 40-second unskippable ad and starts cheering? Or at least gets a smile on their face. Maybe there's funny ads out there, but like, no! Nobody likes ads! At least you sane people don't, okay? No offense if anybody in here likes ads. No, you cannot name a single person that enjoys them. It would be so real. Aye! Okay, this run is not going too good. Thankfully, that we're pretty tanky. Because of the whole survival thing. And if we get a legendary weapon, give me the legendary electric whip. It will become green, which is so cool. Oh yeah, you love ads so much? Yo, me too. What's your favorite ad? My favorite ads are the ones about accounting and stuff. Oh, I love watching the guy show out the numbers. Wow, it just gets me really excited when I see the really depressed guy doing the work in the counter. To be fair, though, I like the eBay ads, actually. I know I just said that if you like ads, you're crazy, right? But the eBay ones are kind of funny. No, the IKEA ones are the good ones. IKEA, the wonderful everyday. I don't like the Grammarly ads. The Grammarly ads can rot in hell. That's so annoying. Struggling to get that assignment done? With Grammarly, you won't. You know, makes me mad. I just hate it. Here, give me the sacrificial tick outfit. Apparently, it looks like a samurai if we get it. So, you know, that kind of thing. Also, what's this? Successful parries reduce skill cooldown by 3 seconds. What? The attack following a successful parry inflicts 320 damage. Gimme! Love that. A very delicious parry build. We're turning this game into 2D Sekiro. But we already played that though. That was 9 Souls. 2D Pixel Sekiro. Also, Vitek is saying that Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth was mainly created because Poles and Lithuanians had a common enemy, the Teutonic Order. Also, the Polish king Casimir the Great had Lithuanian wife, and later Jagiello became the king of Poland and Grand Duke of Lithuania. He was Lithuanian. Very, very cool. My dad has a friend from Lithuania. Do you think he knows the king of Lithuania, the guy from 2,000 years ago? You know what would be really interesting? When humans discover immortality. Like when they find out the secret to living forever. Obviously, it's going to be like that one movie, what was it, Elysium? Where it's only for the super rich people, but like... Maybe, you know, I'm an optimist. I see a future where maybe everybody becomes immortal. But I feel like that would suck. There's so many different fictional things where it's like, oh yeah, eventually as an immortal person, you go crazy, you go insane. Obviously that sucks, but like, just channel the insanity and, I don't know, make the Imperium of Mankind real or something. You know? That would be so cool. I know the Warhammer 40k universe sucks, but the power armor got me kind of thinking, you know, we should make the Imperium of Mankind real. Apparently as well, there are 5 hostile alien races in our solar system, or universe or whatever. Just saying. You know, we should make bolters and stuff, you know. Make flagships, steal tech from aliens, Helldivers style. That'd be so cool. No, I don't think, okay. If you were a space marine, that would be kind of cool. But literally every other normal human, it would suck to be them. Because like, you're living in like, these things called, I think, nest something? I think it's either nest something or it's, hive planets. Which are like these terrible planet-wide slums, essentially. Really, really bad. Hive worlds, yeah, sorry. Did I say hive worlds? Or did I say hive? My bad. I need to study up my Warhammer lore. But yeah, not good. Not good whatsoever. Why do I keep trying to parry that guy? They used to call me John Parry. I was cracked at Sekiro, dude. Let me tell you, I love Sekiro. Love that game. That's why I love Nine Souls so much. I really want to replay Sekiro. Because back then, I only played it... Well, I played it when my channel was like still small. When I could only stream on, I think, YouTube. I had like 2 viewers. Most of the time, though, they were asleep. So I would stream the game to myself. It was fun, though. Anyway, unfortunately, we do have ads rolling again. So you guys get the gist of it. I'll be right back. We're going to let those ads roll. And then eventually, I'll be right back. So I'll see you, and as always, about 2 minutes. But yeah, be right back. They used to call you John Parry. Soon they will have to call you John the One-Eyed. Yeah, I used to be an adventurer like you. Until I took an arrow to the eye. Wait, hold on. Isn't the Dead Cells guy already got 1 eye? He doesn't have 2 eyes, does he? Even the animated one has just 1 eye. Anyway, now I'll be right back. We are back. How's it going, gentlemen? Hello, Nixo. Welcome back as well.
How do you do?
I remember yesterday you were talking about your Blender renders, I think. How are those going so far? If you've had some more time to fiddle around them. Also, ads are over, so welcome back to Twitch chat. Hope the ads weren't too strange, long, or plain weird. But with that said, let's get back to dead sullying. Dead shillying. The dead sillying. That's what we do here. So how do we get in there? Can we get in there? It looks like there's a secret path here. What? Is it not up here? Ah. Gardener's key. The one time I don't get the gardener's key. You kidding me? Alrighty, remind me. Always bring the gardener's key now, I guess. Also, Nick, so you made one of those clock strikes 12 images, but with Sugar from Off. Very, very cool. I don't know who Sugar from Off is, but I imagine they're very awesome. Hell yeah. So wait, how long have you been using Blender for? Because I've heard it's like a super duper tough program to use. I've been wanting to use it myself to make like a model for a game called Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. It's like a spiritual successor to, I think, Jet Set Radio, which I really loved playing on a friend's Steam Deck. But man, that game was cool. And so is Bomb Rush. The story is cheesy though, but the gameplay is really good. It's like a skater game. Fills the void that Skate left from the PS3. It's a shame you cannot buy many Skate games now. I'm surprised they're not on Steam, to be honest. Yes, that is right, Terra Cellular. The world is healing. We're doing a green run right now. It's great. Dookie scroll count, though? Yeah, it's been terrible. I've been exploring everywhere fully. We only found, like, that many, which is not good. You've never used Blender. What are you blabbering about? What, did you just say you used Blender to make a Clock Strike 12 image? Oh, I'm so confused. I don't know. I think there was somebody with a similar name to you. Used Ibis Paint? Okay, I'm making things up, man. I'm sorry. Bobber. There was somebody with a very similar profile picture to you saying, like, they used Blender. I don't know if they're even here now or not. But my god, Dementiata really hurts, man. This is why you don't go outside on the Five Nights at Freddy's siding. Having to do a full broadsword moveset to kill a zombie is bad. It's been like that the entire run. The whole time. It sucks. But hey.
Few more scrolls and we'll be there.
Just gotta find a few. I just need like 5 more scrolls in this one area and we'll be fine. Also, it is a broadsword 1. So that doesn't really help it out much, does it? Yeah, we're still using level 1 weapons. That might be why. Oh! Do you see what I see? Activate. Open sesame. Never mind. I thought it was a rift. I was wrong. I forgot. I don't remember. Oh, I smell. You smell that power scroll nearby. Also, I just realized there's an enemy later on in the game that uses the broadsword, which I find kind of cool. Also, legendary item. Please tell me it's a weapon. And my life is yours. Does that look like a weapon? Oh! Oh my god. Wait, it's the baseball bat. We're so back. We're so back. Oh my god. This is amazing. We have made a return. We've come back from the depths, from the ashes. This is great. This is amazing. This is amazing. Look at this.
So much stuff.
Okay, what was the legendary thing? Killing an enemy with a critical hit stuns nearby targets for 1.5 seconds. It does damage with poison, shoots an arrow, and yada yada. We'll need to re-roll it. But hell yeah. On the subject of hell, Paradise Parasite has been hell diving it hard. Well done, dude. How goes the hell diving and whatnot? Ooh, crowd clearer. So cool. I just need phaser now. We're goated pretty much. I should play Hotline Miami, now that I think about it. I've heard it's super good. Casual upgrade. Nice. Also, nice piece of world building. Abilities and weapons are universal between the player and enemies. It's really cool. I love when games do that. More games need to do that. Dark Souls was another example, I think. Most of the weapons you might find an enemy using and stuff, which is pretty cool. Also, Nixo saying that you're getting a drawing tablet on your birthday, which is tomorrow. So cool, man. Happy early birthday, and enjoy that drawing tablet. That is going to be really, really good for drawing. 100%. Is it a one with a screen, or is it like a Wacom? One without a screen and stuff. That is so cool. Cheese. Man, I love cheese. I'm not a rat though, but I love cheese. Just take my word for it. It's a shame we can't really use this weapon in the end game, because the final boss is literally immune to stun. But hey, at least we can. The iPad you're getting is without a screen, so you don't have that much money. Fair enough, yeah. I use one without a screen. In my opinion, they are superior, because you train your hand-eye coordination and whatnot. Love them, man. You're gonna have so good. So you're gonna have so what? You're gonna have a great time with it. You're saying that you saw one on Mercado Libre for only $40? A steal. A steal. That's very, very cool, man. Do have fun with that. Do have fun with that once again. Trust me, like, once you start using an iPad thing... Oh, sorry. A drawing pad. I assume you haven't been using one already. It gets crazy. You don't ever want to go back after that point. It's like a next level thing. It's so awesome. Apparently as well, the final boss is not immune to root. In that case, I say, we'll be using it at some point. We'll be using root. So where is the exit? Oh, it's there. What's that? So Paradise is saying that he can farm super credits fairly easily. You can warp pack to teleport into the two-player doors. You can do that? Wow, I need to play more Helldivers, man, clearly. Hell yeah, though. I remember for the longest time, the best way to farm super credits back in my day was running into a really low-level mission and just breaking all the containers and stuff. Or like finding a mission and then doing some kind of crazy space magic to only get that tile set for the mission. So you'd only end up exploring the exact same one like 1 trillion times, getting the exact same amount of super credits and stuff. It was really great. Also, reroll! Reroll! Ooh. 100% more damage inflicted on enemies, 100% more damage taken. That is very, very nice. It means I have to be twice as good though, which is not nice. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Vengeance could be pretty cool. You know what? We might as well. We're doing a green-red type of thing. Let's do it. Paradise is saying that the farm for it is basically the same now, except you can do the two-player doors single-player. Amazing. Concierge, please bless me with phaser. Oh my god, there goes like all of his health bar. That's crazy. Damage cycle him. Who wins? Giant rock golem who can summon flame things, or guy with big stick? Big stick solos. Hell yeah. Oh, that's awesome. And that's how we did him hitless. We stun locked the poor guy. Oh my god. Oh, his family will find him as a crumpled pile of rock the next time we see them. Also, hello Theo. Welcome to the stream. It has been ages since you were last here. How do you do? Let's bask in the glory of legendary loot, gentlemen. Are you kidding me? A legendary wolf trap? Are you joking? I feel like that's the worst thing we could have gotten. That is so messed up. Really? Hey, you know, for a first flawless, it's not that bad though. We did also find some kind of blueprint, which is kind of nice. It roots, it's good for baseball bat. In that case, ignore what I said.
Amazing.
So Theo is saying, yeah, it's been a while. You've been doing all right. What about you? I've been doing pretty good myself, I must say. How long has it been, though? I feel like it's been several months, dude. I'm so glad that you're back, though. What have you been up to? Also, concierge outfit. Are we just golden? Garb sported by the lowliest of achievers. Okay, man, I'm sorry. I guess we won't wear it then. How about that? Yeah, screw you then, huh? Now, do I be funny and re-roll it again? Because right now we've got a double damage thing going for us. As fun as that is. Wouldn't it be funnier if we get some cool synergies and stuff? Like damage the rooted and whatnot? So Theo's saying it's been like a month or two, lol. You've just been playing games with friends. You're currently banned from Xbox for a few days. Whoa. Well, after a few days, you can go back to playing Xbox with your buddies. That's cool. Have you played any new games as of recent, or not really? That is true, Zero. 3x damage would be kind of nuts. I'm gonna stick with 2x, you know, gamble later. As much as I love gambling. As much as I do. We'll hold on for a bit longer. I'm gonna make some more moulash and continue on like that. Also, you haven't played any new games, Theo, lately, sadly, but when you're on ban, you'll look for a new game. What do you recommend? Pizzles! This game is great. I've been having a blast playing it. It is a roguelike game, and it's really awesome, pretty much. I love it. What are you doing? Oh, hey. Scavenge Bombard, hell yeah. Straight up just got like a cannon. Can I load it with Grape Shot, though? And mount it on top of my stairs. Oh my god. Stupid creature. No, you are no match for my wooden stick. That is hollow on the inside. It makes a funny sound when I hit you in the head with it. No match! This is a crazy crowd clearer. I will say. Have you seen that Balatro-inspired buckshot roulette-styled slot video game? I have. Isn't it called, like, Clover Pit or something? I have seen it. It's very cool looking, from the look of it. Also, Theo has to go to bed now for school tomorrow. It's good seeing you again, though. You'll try to be here more often. Hell yeah, dude. Well, yeah. Hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow, dude. Thank you very much for stopping by, and sleep well. Now. We do this. I like this build. Yeah. I like where this is going. I would like the face flask, though, but... I don't know. I'm gonna go without it. Methinks. Green route might be the route. Just saying. Amethyst. I am so sorry, random conspiracy theorist witch lady. That was not my fault, though, to be fair. Ah, yeah. Oh my god, that damage is insane. Not a fan of that. You see that? Like, half our health bar just disappeared. From the cannoneer guy. Let's try to avoid him in the future, methinks. Also, how much are we healing? 3% HP for parrying an attack is kinda nice. I will say. That's the Doom Ringer. Who, the witch lady? What does she do? Does she just give us curse and that's it? Cheese. Fresh cheese. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm just getting rid of all of these poor zombies, man. I had to do it though. You gotta understand. Holy moly. This is the chef guy. Sorry about that. I be leaving. Looking for a key now. Okay, this build is kind of nuts so far, I will say. I really am enjoying this. Just one-shotting everything is a great feeling. I would highly recommend you try it sometime. Also, Zero, does that room have any collectibles? The one with the Doombringer lady? Or is it just there for the funny? That was a bit scary, I will admit. Unfortunately, we could not get 60 kills. Also, at first, there is a collectible. Really? We have interacted, though. There wasn't anything in them. Also, Witzek is saying that today, LEGO officially revealed their first LEGO Star Trek set. Hell yeah, dude. And you like Star Trek last time I checked, which is awesome. You gonna buy it, do you think? Also... increase your base health by 13. This could be very good. The Heart of Ice. Ooh, actually, I do be liking that. Ella's also still here, which is awesome. Good to hear. What's happening? Well, we've basically got a really good run going for us right now. And, we're just kerfuffling about, trying to make the run even better. We're doing really good, though, so far. I want to get a mutation. I don't quite want to change anything just yet, outside of getting that mutation. But hey, let's see how it goes.
Secret item.
Pure nail. This place is really cool. It reminds me of Signal Spies from Rainworld, which is awesome. Okay, that guy has a scroll for us, so I'll be yoinking that.
Thank you very much.
More health is greatly appreciated. And I very much appreciate it, I will say. I can do like a chain reaction stun, which is really fun to pull off. Raid mode is scary? Not really. Actually, yeah, it's scary, man, yeah. Terrifying horror game. It's made to be a horror game. That's correct. 100% real, not fake. Just take my word for it. Focus on the big boys first. Then get rid of all the small ones after. Man, I love this gold outfit. This gold outfit is so cool. And swag, because it's gold and stuff. And I love gold. And I think gold is really cool. This is the tallest tower I think we've ever been in. Where does this go? Elite, we haven't had one of these in so long. Boy, am I glad we have this back now. Really? I mean, I was expecting more of a challenge, but that is fine. That is fine, man. You take that. Giant bat. Larger than giant bat. A humongous bat. Bats are cool. Especially ones voiced by Moist Critical. I find that really funny that in Dispatch, they got like a bunch of different content creators to just voice their characters. I think that is so awesome. And let's on the desk. Maybe this desk belonged to the guardian of this tower. Contaminated executed. What are they on about? Oh, secret! I didn't see this last time. What is that? Must be part of the Guardian's equipment. Why do they have a double crossbow medic? That kind of sucks. As Papyrus saying hello and good night. And also if Easton's here, you hate 4 boss cells. I really do hope Easton is here and they do see your message. But good night, man. Sleep well. I hate to hear that you're having, or rather, a lot of hate for 4 boss cells. How are you already on 4 boss cells, dude? You are nuts at the game. I'm sure you'll be just fine. Elite Bombardier, what? And he's dead. That's just it. Free money! Okay, the damage is starting to fall off slightly. So it would be nice if we could deal some more hurt. At some point. Maybe soon. Maybe later. We shall see. Also, Papyrus saying that you gave up and started absolutely violating Skate 4. It's just not as good as Skate 3. True. I think Skate 3, in my opinion, is the best one. But to be fair, it is the only one I played, so... I might be slightly biased. What do you mean? Why do we keep saying Zest? Very, very confusion. I'm gonna find out after the stream what exactly Zest is. I don't quite know just yet. It has eluded me for far too long. Poor guy got parried, man. Howdy, the platypus. How do people, like, do this entire area without getting hit? Because I know the speedrunners are doing this. Somehow. But how, you know? How do they do it? Also, you don't know, it's just funny. I mean, zest is a funny word, to be fair. I'm not blaming you for anything. I'm just confused. I like that we can heal from parrying enemies. That's very nice. Apparently the word zest is an emotion now. Wow! Yeah, I'm feeling kind of like a lemon today, guys. I'm feeling like a zest. What? Zero is saying that the timekeeper is tricky to do on a flawless run. I think so, yeah. It would make sense, seeing as they, you know, have a bunch of projectiles you just fling around the place. It's crazy. Oh, guys, man. I just keep perma-stunning them. The bat is insane, especially the legendary one. We're just clearing out everything. Absolutely crazy. Also, thank God we had cheese there. I don't think I would have survived that if it wasn't for the cheese.
Give me the key. Give me the key.
Also, Hand of the King 2. Yeah, I imagine he's also difficult to do hitless. I feel like some of his attacks he just straight up cannot dodge. The Hand of the Kings, I mean. Okay. Now we leave to the throne. Also, isn't zesty just another word to describe someone for fruity? Maybe papyrus, yeah. I'm not too sure about that though, personally. Also, papyrus keeps getting 30-second unskippable ads. Messed up. You're watching experienced shall be remembered. So all of a sudden, I've just got like a runny nose. I have no idea why. So I'm going to be a bit cheeky. We're going to reset our mutations. We're going to take Heart of Ice. What doesn't kill me. What was the other thing? Wasn't it Blind Faith we got? Or Counterattack? Counterattack it was, yeah. There we go. Now we're ready for the clock room. And then finally the throne room. Did it run save, by the way? Because I don't think I can get to the throne room before I have to go to bed today. Whittek is saying that's why Twitch is better. Though you have seen 2 ads. One stream yesterday, but you rarely ever see one. Yeah, Twitch is epic like that. I love Twitch, man. This stick is so overpowered for no reason, man. Why is it so overpowered? Oh my god. Did you see their health bar? To be fair, they are a weak boss, but did you see that health bar? That thing just zoomed all the way to the bottom. That was crazy. Oh my god. Man, I kind of don't even want to change it. Like, this is just already kind of crazy. Just the way it is. Yeah, unethical, man. I think we put down the bosses way too fast. That is so unfortunate for them. Very fortunate for me, though, I will say. I'd be loving it. How do you die? Yeah, this random fire creature walked up to me, beat me up with a stick. Called it a baseball bat or something. Enemies suffer 2 DPS per stack is slow. Applied to them, frozen targets count as having max stacks for this effect. That sounds good. Nuclear bomb level weapon? Yes. Get this against the crying baby, dude. It'll be a banger. You call it baseball bat. Rhymes with grug. True. Every caveman's dream was a big friggin' baseball bat. 100%.
Hi, Peak Castle. Not to be confused with the indie game called Peak.
Actually, is Peak an indie game? Because it's made by Landfall, which last I checked is an indie game studio. I forgot. What is this? What have we just found? Secrets, my beloved. Speedy, you're afraid you've diagnosed King Scepter with terminal stage 4. Nope, it's the best weapon. Stage 4 terminal best weapon disease. That's right. It's just so good. It's so good, you just don't get it. You just don't get it. Secret zone? What do I need for that? Moonflower key. I know where one of those are. Is there anything in here, by the way?
There's not.
Going to Throne Room with Survival 17 is great. Yeah. But he's gonna do like 20k damage in one attack. It's gonna be crazy. Also, good night for real this time. Alrighty, Papyrus. Good night and sleep very well. Thank you very much for stopping by as always. Bonk. Oh, and we have Root. So if we really wanted to, we could absolutely fry this boss. First of all, with Root on the trap, and second of all, with Root on our teleport, which apparently he's not immune to, which is kind of cool. Oh, and if we hit the enemy even once, we get our teleport back instantaneously if they're stunned or rooted, which is crazy. You had really low off stats that last time, and you were playing red. True. Today we got luckier though, which is nice. I like when we get luckier. Makes me feel happy. Oh my god. That is insane, dude. Holy moly. Didn't even get hit. What? Like, what do I even say about that? Wild what we can do with this build, dude. Wild what we can do. Zach Wild, even. Really cool guitar player, by the way. He played for Ozzy Osbourne. He plays in Black Label Society. He's really cool. And he made some albums on his own as well. Very cool guy. Highly recommend you check out Zach Wild if you like metal. At all. Oh yeah, this is the divorce room, El Bozo. I'm leaving now. Oh. Careful though, you don't want to kill me or anything, that would be kind of bad, wouldn't it?
He is a healing.
By the way, Speedy, you just want to say I've beaten 0 boss cells, trust me, you won't die now. Welcome to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 boss cell hell. Nah, watch me fumble it somehow, dude. I'm calling it. We're gonna fumble boss cell. Oh, boss cell 0, whatever the hell. Why is there a Giga Chad there? He looks like a guy from Dune or something. Also, look at the weapon rack in the divorce room. It's important. Sure. Give me 1 second. No! Shoot! Ah, it was going so well. We killed 30 enemies without getting hit. Just for that whirlwind guy to ruin it. That's so messed up. I'm very upset about that, I will say. Uh-oh. Wait, can he not get stunned? I can't even root the poor guy. Oh my god. Not a fan of that. Do we take it? Vorpan. Backpack. Alrighty. Going in there. Okay, let's go back to the divorce room. Is that better than the bat, do you think? Or is it about the same? He said I have to check the weapon rack. Also, do you want to see my hippo skeleton from your uni? Let's do it, yeah. Let's take a look. You see what's missing? I'm seeing a bow, like 2 glaive things, and some kind of bull thing. Uh-huh. I saw what's missing. I don't know what it means, though. bull, glaive, and one other thing. Remember those. Bull, glaive, bow. Okay. Whatever you say. Hold on a second. Someone mentioned the queen. Are we gonna fight the divorced queen lady girl thing? And she's gonna use all three of those weapons? Uh-oh. I'm scared. I'm really scared, man. You DM'd me the skeleton? Hell yeah. Take a gander. Oh my god, look at the DPS. 22,000. On the baseball bat. Oh my god. Tornado rare blueprint. Hell yeah. I love getting those rare blueprints and stuff. Nice. Give me that thing. Your rare blueprint. Hey, where do we need to go now? Just up? I can go up. No biggie.
What's through the blue door?
Oh, guy, man. Dude, he was just standing all menacing-like and, like, scary-like. Just for me to come along, throw my funny little bear trap at his feet, and then just insta-kill the poor guy. Am I the bad guy in this game? I feel bad for that one. Genuinely. I feel evil for that. Secret? But it's Dookie Booty. Get me out of here. He barely even saw you. Yeah, I just teleported behind him and just dealt with the poor guy. He shall be missed. Maybe. Possibly dearly. By whom, I don't know. Merchant! Ooh, wait. Ooh. Assault shield. I kind of want to use the cudgel because it's a bit more synergy. Lucky dual scroll. You'll fight HOTK with 18 survival. Wowza! How does he know this? I don't know. Do I trust him? Yes, absolutely, with my entire life. If we lose, that's on you. Definitely not me. Oh my god. Hey, what does this teleport to? Is it just a shortcut? Oh, laser glaive. It's a shame I can't use it though. I love the laser glaive. It's so fun to use. No way there's one more door. What do you mean there's one more door? Shovel Knight. Our beloved Shovel Knight. If only I had the shovel. We still need to find that. Light speed? It doesn't cause root, so yeah. Anyway, let's go. Let's do it. The throne room calls my name. We'll finalize the build in here, methinks. I know just the thing I'll need. Just the thing. So what we're gonna do is instead of counterattack, because we already do like a crap ton of damage already, we'll do... Oh wait, no, never mind, I misread that. My bad. Hearts of Ice. What doesn't kill me? Is there anything for like a crit? Oh wait, hold on. Does this count as a deployable? Launches 2 that counts as deployable, right? That's free damage. Support.
Gimme!
Okay, should I reforge anything? Okay. Victims burn when they die. We can just do this. Vengeance? Wait, what do you mean vengeance? No, because like, what's it called? We have a deployable. It just makes more sense, no? To use support. Because that's guaranteed damage. I'm gonna go with this. My heart tells me to do it. Okay? That's my bigger plan. The final fight. It's the final bout now. Lose what doesn't kill me? That's fine, don't worry about it. We parry. We bull. You idiot. Uh-oh. I'm sorry for calling you an idiot. Please forgive me. What doesn't kill me? Nerd. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna find a way to muck this up. Watch. He isn't getting rooted though. What the hell? Hey? We finally did it! Oh my god. Finally! What is that? Stem Cell 1 modifies the difficulty of the game and unlocks new options. We also got Telluric Shock and the Symmetrical Lance X. That's cool as hell. Inflicts critical hits for 6 seconds if you quickly kill 2 enemies with this weapon. That's going in the backpack. Can I even throw that in the backpack? Oh, it's a skill. Read the numbers on the lens. 27,000 damage. 41,000 DPS. 300% damage on inflicted enemies. Attacks with this weapon ignore force fields, but it cannot be sold. Hey, Bozo. Nerd. Was I supposed to do that? I don't think I was I think I made a mistake. I would like you to forgive me. A game by Motion Twin. Wow, Twin. Artists. Very cool artists. Is that just it? We've beaten Dead Cells. To an extent. Programmers. Music and sound effects. I'm gonna sit through the credits. Also by Evil Empire.
Wow! I beat my first Dead Cell boss cell.
I'm 1/6 of the way to beating the game. 1/6. What if we just call it that? I would like to play this game some more. As a matter of fact, we will. Evil Minion Head. Who has the time to read this? Me! I have the time to read this. Hey! Evil Minion Head. I'm an evil minion now. That is so cool. That is so awesome. I'm glad we beat it today. On a college night. And now I'm gonna sleep so good. After some dinner. Oh, and this is all of the collabs and stuff. Darkest Dungeon is in fact tomorrow. I'll see how it is going to be for me to draw the thumbnail for it though. Might be kind of tough. But hey, very good game. Highly recommend and highly suggest that you guys play this game. Not Darkest Dungeon. Dead Cells is super duper good. I love this game. I think it's very cool. It is by far my favorite roguelike. Tied first place with Risk of Rain 2. I just love this game. It's so cool. Also, the credits will repeat, but the score is peak. In fact, it is. Is that a violin? Sounds like a violin. Is it all the OSTs mashed together? The first one is that like guitar lute type combat thing. Pianina. Pianina 2. Camera operator. David Johnson, Sebastian. Hold on. Camera operator. Unit publicist, lighting technician. Why did they have lighting technicians and stuff? Location. Did they do filming for the game? Script supervisor. Speedy, why are you speaking Polish out of nowhere, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's me. Speaking Polish randomly guy. YouTube official. Also, the full soundtrack is on YouTube on Valmont's channel, who is the game's composer. Very cool. Pianina means piano in plural in Polish. Really? Pianina. I don't know why, I'm just be saying it, you know? I want to listen to this music. It's very cool. I don't know why I was like beating my head to the beat. That was a fake beat I just made up for that. That was the correct one. I don't know if like the stream is synced up with my camera, but in my ears that was the right. Also, the studio was just 6 people. You don't know why there are so many names in the credits. Legal counsel, marketing. What? Is this just made up? Look, camera operators there again. Jonathan Reeves. Why are there so many camera operators? Production coordinator. Are these just random names? Did they do this for like a bit? I'm seeing a lot of David Johnson. It repeats? Marketing. Alrighty. What if I sit through it? Does anything happen if I sit through the credits? I cannot alt-tab, by the way. It's a minor issue. Ah, I did it. I alt-tabbed. Never mind. I already got the cosmetic for it. Alright, fine. Oh. Wait, do we start here now instead? Dead Shelly. Dead Shelly. Dead Shelly is alive, Shelly. Also, did the king, like, blow up? Oh, wait, can I infect the night guy? That's my cudgel! I'm Dead Shelly. I'm Dead Shelly. Dead Shilling. I don't want to leave. Not yet. Okay, then there's these door things. Huh. What if I just go on my adventures? I cannot explore as a dead Sully. Please tell me there's a Celeste Easter egg in this game. I can play Celeste in it. How many balls on that door? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. That's 5 boss cells then. Run duration 38 minutes, 35 seconds.
Into the pipes I go, from whence I came.
I love the pipes. The pipes speak my names. But wait, also that means we can access 1 boss cell door. Also, congratulations, you can now try a new difficulty level by interacting with the tubes at the start of the game. Hell yeah. Where the hell's Old Bones gone? What? Leave? I can leave my body? What the hell? Is this a new thing I can do now? Rusty sword secret, wow. So cool. Old wooden shield secret, wow. So cool. Okay, it said I can interact with the pipes to increase difficulty. The pipes? Also, where the hell did the giant go? Is he alive now or something? The big horizontal tube. Ah! As this one. So, no boss stem cells, but one makes the game hard, lets us acquire the next boss stem cell, reduces the number of health fountains, improves the legendary forge. Okay. Let's do it. Something seems to have changed, do you think? Also, what happened to the big skelly guy? Also, secrets. I love the secrets. Also, can I spend my cells? I'm worrying. Also, welcome back, Nixo. How do you do?
Machete and pistol and greed shield.
How can I spend my cells?
I've got 40 right here.
But, like, nowhere to spend them?
Very, very cool.
Can I do this? Make it to the collector. Oh, I actually have to get through the first thing? Alrighty. Also, Witzek will go now. Have a good night, everyone. Will do. Sleep well, man. Thank you very much for stopping by. I'm gonna quickly speedrun this to get to the end. So, do the enemies have more HP now? Oh, they have a lot more HP. That's scary. You know, there's rats? Why are there rats in here? Who let the rats out? Was a hello. From now on, get health. Oh, from now on, gets health flasks, gets scarce on a higher modes. Interesting. Okay. Also, why do you say yo? I'm so confused. Yo. Yo-yo. I like yo-yos. I think yo-yos are cool. I have to end the stream now, by the way, just saying. The big door's open. Big door we go. Seems like he might have been in a bit of a rush. He's gone into the lava? Guess he didn't want to come back after all. I'm definitely not going after him. The dude just sunk into the lava like it was nobody's business. Hell yeah. He's so cool and epic and stuff. Anyway, let me just get to the exit, and then I'm gonna end the stream, methinks. It is getting quite late. Methinks. So I'm gonna go with Orpal. I'm gonna give Orpal another shot. Big shot. Giant has immense aura. What do you mean, immense aura? Is he radiating aura? That is awesome. Okay, we have to find more of this guy. Get me more pictures of the giant. Is he perhaps related to the Iron Giant, or is he just a regular giant guy? Imagine if they collabed with the Iron Giant. What the hell? What was that? I'm not recognizing. Who are these people? They're dead. That's who. About to one-shot this guy. Ow! He's about to one-shot me, apparently. Holy crap! Why do you do that? Can you stop doing that, though? Yeah, where the hell is the exit? Did the maps get longer, or is that just me? I feel like it's a lot longer. Also, the hard light blast is kind of nuts. I like it. There we go. Finally an exit. Anyway, we're at the collector, and then I think we're gonna have to leave that stream off there, gentlemen. That was very, very, very successful, I must say. I am absolutely loving this game. I think it is incredibly fun and will absolutely be playing more of it. But obviously, it has to come with time, so I do hope you can understand that. But the next time we play, we're gonna dip our toes in the first boss cell difficulty and maybe explore a few areas and stuff. So it's gonna be pretty cool. It's a lot more challenging from what I've seen already, and I'm again very much looking forward to beating this game 100% at some point. Eventually, hopefully getting all the max boss cells. I don't know how long this will take, if we even do commit to it, but I'll try my best. If it gets to a point where it's like, I cannot deal with this anymore, chances are we're just gonna stop right then and there. But with that said, thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much for the strange but interesting conversations we had today. And thank you so much for your time, because time is super duper important on this planet that we call Earth. But with that said, if you want to catch me, you can catch me every single day at 7:30 p.m. GMT. I'm live literally no matter what, whether I'm sick or not, whether it's my birthday or not, whether it's holidays or not, no matter what, I am live every single day. Unless on the off chance I'm terribly sick, or let's say the Wi-Fi dies. But there's that. If you want to get in the know what's it's with the community, maybe get notified if I'm going to be a bit late to the stream or whatever, there is a Discord server. The link to that should be in the About section and the link in the description on their respective platforms. So do feel free to check that out. Or don't. World's your oyster. Your dead shell, if you will. But with that said, thank you very much for stopping by, and remember to never, ever, ever lick the spikes. But until the next one, good night, sleep well, and finally, and sleep well. Good night. I'm so glad we were able to beat the game today. Makes me very, very jolly and happy, and giddy with joy and jolly fullness. Anyway, I sleep well.